What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites, a wonderful Team Rocket adventure. Back for Session 8, Episode 8. Wow, it's pretty great. Joined again by our three friends.
Hey, I'm Eric, and I play Silver Rowan, a Pokemon trainer with a specialization in Rock-type Pokemon.
Magical.
Hello, I am Ariana. I play Marina, and Marina has specialization in Psychic-type Pokemon.
And I'm Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, specializes in Fire-type Pokemon.
And I'm Chandler. I'm the professor, the dungeon master, the person who holds a Pokeball, and the person who wears a lab coat. Do you guys know why I originally bought this lab coat?
Why?
I bought it for a short film that never happened about Steelhawk. He was a superhero, like a knockoff Batman, who was just an idiot. One day I'll make that. It was great. It was great.
Hey, let us know.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I have the script right over there. It's great. But anyways, last time on Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites, our friends made it to the daycare after leaving Cerulean City, where they learned about all that fun stuff, all of those fun game mechanics. From there, they made their way to Saffron City. After looking around, they decided, hey, what if we built a secret base? Yes. So we had to, on the fly, come up with some mechanics for how building a secret base would work. And they were semi-successful, building a nice little 5x5 area. Silver, with his Ivysaur, rolling a natural 20 for hiding the entrance to it. And from there, they left one empty Pokeball kind of hidden in the back to see what would happen if they did try to use that for a secret base, as we lost Eric. And oh, he's back. Everything went terrible. From there, the three of them had a wonderful vegan dinner with Yellow, where they actually learned a little bit about her backstory before the next morning challenging the Fighter's Dojo, where they may have left a little money for the guy and trying to turn him towards Team Shadow. With that, our three adventurers, along with Yellow, headed south to Vermilion City to try and see why Sabrina wasn't in Saffron City, as she'd been missing for a couple of days. And that's where we pick up. You guys are on Route 6. Not 6. Yes, 6. Guys, we're just getting too confused with all the numbers. You guys are on Route 6. That is the route you're on.
Route 6.
Route 6. Heading south to Vermilion City.
Kick it off with a Pokemon check.
Sure, go for a perception check. Everyone make a perception check. Yellow is also gotta make a perception check. Ooh, okay.
Perception.
That's a solid 22.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
What's his?
Yellow got an 18 on her perception check. You guys are kind of like exiting the town, exiting Saffron City. As you guys do, just so you guys know, this is around about noon. As you guys exit out of Saffron City, Eric got a
6.
Ariana.
21.
Perfect. So Tyler, Ariana, and Yellow, as you guys are kind of walking, you guys are kind of just talking about what's around. You guys see, as per usual, a few Pidgey that are flying by. Some Oddish moving through the grass. There's a Psyduck that pops up and is heading south through the towards Vermilion City. You guys see a few Meowth, a Mankey, and the three of you minus Eric spot soaring right overhead a Pidgeotto just flying past.
Woo!
There's a Pidgeotto.
Oh!
Pidgey.
That's it.
How about that?
And then it keeps flying, and it goes. That's what you guys see on Route 6. And Yellow goes, oh, wow, there's just so many different. I love looking for all the different Pokemon in the world. Don't you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta catch them all. I started to become a little bit of a Pokemon collector.
Oh.
I want to catch them all.
How many have you caught so far?
Well, so I've caught like 8 or 9, but I've put 40 in my Pokédex so far.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, Leaf, your Pokedex will tell you how many you've caught.
Yeah, I've caught 7. As soon as you said that, I saw that too.
I've caught 11, Silver will say.
And how many are useless?
We're gonna take a pause real fast. All right. So what were you guys saying? She asked you how many you had caught.
I've caught 11.
Oh wow.
7.
That's very cool. I've caught about 5 different Pokemon, but I only have the few with me. And you guys just keep walking. Slight awkward pause there, as is to be expected. Are you guys wanting to do anything else as you walk down Route 6?
If we don't see anything special, then I'm just going to keep walking until somebody... I'm actually, if I could, I'm going to try and kind of veer off to the side of the trail and kind of search for some berries. I'm still walking down the trail, but like kind of reaching into the bushes.
Make a quick investigation check.
Investigation. Where is that? There it is. Okay. 15.
Ooh, 15. All right. So as you kind of like moving through, you find a couple of let's see what kind of berries here. Let's roll for berry. Roll for berry. You find a couple of Chesto berries as you're walking by, 3 to be exact. Those berries cure wakes Pokemon up from sleep, and it's activated if a Pokemon is holding that. As soon as they fall asleep, they'll eat the berry, and basically you'll lose your bonus action next turn, but they'll be awake. Nice. So you find 3 Chesto berries, and as you guys keep walking from there, you guys will come into the bustling, smaller city of Vermilion City. You guys can actually, as you get closer, you hear the sounds of boats off in the water. You get a fresh breeze that you haven't really experienced. You experience a slight similarity to it in Cerulean City from just the nice, cool air coming off the water. But here with this connecting to the open ocean that surrounds the Kanto region, you guys are really just hit with just a really oceany, salty taste in the air. And you see some Pidgeys flying by the water, and it's a very nice little town. Quaint, some might say.
Quaint.
Also, just as a personal note, I just borrowed the maps from Heart Gold, Soul Silver for Kanto. So I didn't like make these maps. So like if you guys look down at the gym, there is a bush in the way. Typically in the handheld game, you have to use cut to get rid of it. Similar when you guys go to Celadon City. Just don't pretend like those exist unless they're specifically brought up that they exist. Otherwise, it's just a nice little pathway to it.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to figure out a way to surf.
Yeah, that will come to later. You guys will have the ability to get those moves. But they won't really be necessary since this is a Dungeons and Dragons game. You guys have the ability to just jump in the water and swim. You guys also have the ability, if you have water Pokemon, to hold on to them and just hold them Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back style across the stormy water, or charter a boat. Those are all things that you can do. But yeah. So as you guys enter Vermilion City, Yellow starts to look around and she goes, where do you think we should start looking?
Did we heal our Pokemon in the last city?
Yes. You guys mentioned that you healed them before you left. You all stopped by the Pokemon Center.
That's what I thought.
Should we pop into the gym and see if anyone's seen Lieutenant Surge or Sabrina?
We might as well head straight to the source.
We'll start there.
Sounds good. So she kind of just follows behind you guys, kind of lets you guys kind of lead forward. And as you guys walk up to the gym, you come up to it and you go to grab onto the handle, and it's locked. And you kind of peer inside. It's completely dark inside the gym.
Looks like Lieutenant Surge forgot to pay his electric bill.
Do you take off your sunglasses?
Do you take off your sunglasses and then put them back on afterwards, and then like...
I take off my normal sunglasses, and this pair of sunglasses seemingly comes out of nowhere, just comes down over my eyes, and then there's a sound that goes, yeah!
And Yellow goes, wow, how did you do that?
I'm a little magic. Got a little magic.
Oh yeah. What else can you do?
That's it.
Oh well, that's not that useful.
Can you do any magic?
Why would you? Why would you? Why would you think I could do magic? That's weird.
You asked me if I could do magic. I just am.
Just a question.
Yeah, you made like glasses appear from the sky.
Yeah.
That is canon, by the way. You did make those glasses appear from the sky. That's canon. You can do that once per day.
I'm gonna walk up here and read the sign next to this little building.
Ooh,
here.
that is as you walk up to it. There's that nice little sign there, and a nice big, vibrant sign that declares that this is the official Pokemon fan club.
Ah.
Gross. You don't want to go in there.
I don't want to go in there.
Do you
I'm
go
just kidding.
inside? I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk inside. I'm a little interested.
I'll go. I'm interested as well.
Cool. So Yallo would also follow, seeing you guys head over there, and she goes, "Ooh." And as you guys come inside, you see a pretty large room. There's a large table in the middle with chairs kind of surrounding it. There's some bookcases, kind of just glancing some of the volumes talking about different types of Pokemon, all this different stuff. But all the chairs are empty, except for one at the head of the table, where an older gentleman just sits with his head in his head in his hands as he.
Sir. Sir?
Oh, hello? Hi. Hi there. I am... Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you.
Are you crying?
Yes.
Why are you crying?
Oh, my beautiful boy has been stolen.
Your
Do you have a
son?
Bulbasaur too?
Oh no. No, not a Bulbasaur. It's my Kadabra. My beautiful, beautiful Kadabra.
Oh yes. There's been a good
stolen.
look for that.
And Yellow
This
goes...
is-
Yellow, like, comes over and, like, starts to, like, console him, like, patting on his back. It's okay, it's okay. He's like, oh, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Who stole your Kadabra?
I don't know. There have been a series of thefts recently here in the city. I didn't think it would happen to me. How could it happen to me?
Does anybody have any theories?
Oh,
This sounds like.
I don't know. Maybe you could check the Pokemon Center in the inn. Officer Jenny has been absolutely useless.
Yeah. They're not super bright.
And Yellow goes, "It's okay. It's okay. We'll try and look around. When did he go missing?" "Oh, yesterday we went out for our nightly stroll, and I bent over to pick a berry, and when I looked back, he was gone."
Wow. Interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye out for him.
If you save him, I will make it worth your while. I promise.
How so?
Oh, I don't have much, but yes, he was. I don't have much, but I know what I have. And he like goes into, and he gets up and he rambles through one of his bookcases, and he goes, "I have an inn up in Cerulean City with the bike owner there, and I can get you each a voucher for a free bicycle."
Oh, that's pretty lit.
It is pretty lit.
Yes, if you find my precious boy.
We'll look. We'll look for
What's
him.
his name?
Oh, Dabry.
Dabry?
Dabry, yes. Yes.
Okay,
Kind of an embarrassing name.
He's a
we're
beautiful
gonna
boy.
find Dabry.
Thank you.
All right, let's find Dupree.
Dabry!
Let's go find Daphne, guys.
Dabry!
We're gonna.
Oh, sorry.
And Yellow like pulls him into a hug and like looks at you guys. Stop. What are you?
I'm not good at hearing yellow. I'm sorry.
She goes, it's okay. We'll find him. Just stay here. And she walks towards the door. She goes, "Come on, guys." And once you guys are outside, she goes, "Why do you guys have to be such dicks all the time?"
I'm hard of hearing, yellow.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
I thought he said Dupree.
Okay.
Did you really?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yes.
Yes, just like I thought I heard Daphne.
All right. Well, to the Pokemon Center.
Yes, I'm already there.
So as you guys come into the Pokemon Center, it again looks like most of the other standard Pokemon Centers you guys have seen. There's the little health station where Nurse
Yellow,
Joy
you really shouldn't talk like that, Yellow.
that stands behind. Why? She's an adult. Are you trying to tell her what she can and can't do? Just like a white man.
I thought she was a young girl.
No, she's like around like the same age as you guys.
Oh, I thought she was
She's
a
like
wee
young,
lad.
like young 20s.
I thought she was a wee lad.
No, when she a few years ago, yeah. There's that. There's also the inn with the little bar set up where they're serving food for both people and Pokemon. And there's a few tables with a few people sitting around, kind of eating a lunch, having a little bit of it because it is about 12:30 at this point.
Do I spot any of the Officer Jennies?
Make it a quick look around. Make a perception check, and I'll tell you everything you see.
Sure.
Maybe you'll see Arceus himself.
Arceus?
8. Why? My roll sucks so bad today.
All you see is Officer Jenny. Like, you go like full Brock moment, and like you guys looking at him, Silver, his eyes have turned into hearts, and all he sees is Officer Jenny.
Oh, that's weird. Never seen that before.
That's his one special move. He can do it once per long rest.
Wow.
Oh, that's his magic.
Yeah.
I walk up to the first person closest to me. Officer Jenny.
And it's no, and it's some like older sailor, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh. And I look back at the group and I say, "There's deep magic in this place."
Okay,
Man,
wizard.
this is the magic episode.
Yeah, we're no longer playing Pokemon. We're playing Magic the Gathering. We've really changed it up.
We've really changed it up.
All right,
I cast. Just kidding.
so what you guys doing?
Well,
Walk over to the innkeep at the bar.
Okay, he's sitting there, just shining a Pokeball.
Hello, sir. We're here. We are investigating the current robberies in town.
Oh yes, I've
Also
heard a lot
looking
about
to
this.
find Sabrina and Lieutenant Surge. The place is locked up.
I haven't seen Surge recently, but I have heard a lot about these robberies. It seems some people have been spotted around at night, and some of those black masks just stealing, nabbing people's Pokemon.
Interesting.
And
Do they happen to say their names, or have you heard anyone say the name?
not that no one's talked to them. Just heard, the rumblings about a couple people have had Pokemon stolen, and they've come in here. There's right over there, and he points. There's like a bulletin board with like some different photos of like people saying like their Pokemon are missing. You see a photo of a Kadabra with a very beautiful penmanship under it that says, "Find my beautiful boy." There is a photo of a Pidgey, of a Metapod, of a Rattata, and of a Clefairy.
was the handwriting crying?
Yeah, it's like really. When you look at it, like there are like wet blotches on the thing. It looks like he was probably crying when he was writing it. And he's like, "Yep, it's we've had a few go missing. They've put up some posters in here, but that's all I've heard."
Metapod?
Yes, there is a Metapod up there.
Someone stole a Metapod?
No, right?
I know nothing of it. I'm just here, shining my balls.
Okay, great. Do you know?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right then, thanks. Would you like a room, a drink,
Not right now.
food?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, have a good day.
Thanks
Yep.
for the info.
Thanks. Shining his Pokeball.
I'm assuming I've snapped out of it at this point.
Yeah.
So is there any way I can talk to the other two without Yellow hearing me, or...
Yeah, Yellow right now is as you guys did like that. She came up to to the like little bar area with you guys, so she's just stood next to you if you want to try and like distract her. If you guys want to like talk to her, roleplay a reason for her to walk away. You know.
Yellow, you're super. You come off very much more nicer than us.
I feel like that was supposed to sound nicer than it did.
That's what I mean, though. But that's what I mean, though.
Yeah. What's your point?
Do you feel like you could like maybe find out something? We could all split up and look, see if we can find out something.
I don't know. I can go. I can go talk to a couple people in here if you guys want to like keep an eye out. See if anyone suspicious starts happening when I start talking to people.
Yeah, maybe that. We'll pretend like we're here getting a drink or food or something.
Okay, yeah. I'll go over.
You can talk and we'll keep an eye out.
I'll go talk to that. I'll go talk to over there. And she like walks up to the sailor at the table, and you can like you hear like faint murmurings of a conversation starting to begin. You guys are.
I keep an eye out.
Roll for perception.
11. I see nothing.
You see that guy is the Pokeball that he's actually shining is really decently clean. He's put a lot of hard
shining
work
it.
into
It's clean.
Oh, I guess it is. And he puts it down and he picks up a very dirty Pokeball and he starts.
I don't like that.
You got to keep the Pokeballs clean. It's how like in a normal D&D campaign they're cleaning mugs nonstop. Since it's Pokemon, they're cleaning Pokeballs. Like the tavern owner. It's a thing. I'm gonna go over here. And he walks over.
Alright, no, please.
Thank you. I'm gonna say to the other two, does this sound like something the boss would have requested from someone from
Probably.
our team?
Probably some underling.
Where do we want to start?
If it comes down to it, do we want to take out our own peeps?
I just want to get the voucher for the bicycle, honestly, so we can get that Kadabra back.
Maybe
Yeah, as long as Yellow's here with us, we're not going to be able to do anything shady.
Right. The glasses come back down.
No, you can only do that once a day. Yeah, that's his only time. Gotta wait till tomorrow. You can take a long rest real fast if you really want to finish that joke off.
He starts a joke and then he goes and sleeps, comes back
for 8 hours.
Shade. You guys have any other spots you want to check out around here? I'm kind of at a loss. Do you guys see any Officer Jennies around here?
No, apparently he did though. That sailor over there, did you get his name?
Right, but remember the deep magic. I don't know what happened. I can't find him.
The deep magic. That would make sense since we're in a port town. Maybe we can ask some of these houses.
That's a good idea.
Or maybe check out that suspicious little boulder garden.
I was gonna say, what's going on over here?
I mean, you guys can go over there if you want to after you finish up in there.
Let's do that. Let's wait for Princess to come back and we'll head out.
So as you guys...
Yellow definitely has something going on. Like, something going on.
As you guys kind of finish up that, you guys look over. Yellow has like talked to a couple of the patrons, and she comes over and she goes, "Yeah, there's something going on. A lot of these people are kind of spooked by it. It's nothing they know. I actually talked to the person whose Pidgey got kidnapped. They saw the person. They were wearing like completely black outfit, and they had like a black mask on over their face, like completely covering their face. It sounds really, really spooky.
It does sound spooky. It doesn't sound like either. It doesn't sound like any organization I've heard of that would dress like that. It must be like common robbers or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but a couple. I did ask a couple. They said that a couple people. They said that they haven't seen Lieutenant Surge in a couple days either.
So Sabrina and Surge have been missing for days.
Yeah.
Scandalous.
Well, do we want to go door to door? We were thinking about going door to door, asking around, and there was a boulder field out there. We might go check out first.
Oh yeah, we could go do that. Maybe I know like the main like area that people like the main housing is a little bit further over, but I do know there are a couple of houses right here in the main area we could go see. Maybe some of them might have known what happened to Lieutenant Surge since they live so close to the gym.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys.
Great.
Do you guys go to the boulder field?
Yes,
Yeah.
we go to Bouldersville.
So as you guys walk up there, you guys hear loud like rock crunching, like different stuff like that. And as you get up there, you see an older gentleman. He's got like some nice blue overalls on. He's got a hard hat on. He also has an onyx as well as some diglets moving around, and they're like just crushing boulders and all this different stuff like this. And as you guys walk, oh hello, how are you? Can I assist you in any way?
Yeah, we're trying to investigate the 2 missing gym leaders as well as the stolen Pokemon.
Oh, yes. I have heard a bit about that. Nothing has come up in my area. Nothing's happened to my Pokemon, but I have heard that there is something nefarious going on.
Have you seen anything?
Haven't seen any nabbings, any kidnappings, no.
What you doing up here?
Oh, I'm working on a new area here, planning to open up another building here, another store. I was contracted to do it. It won't be my store. I'm merely starting to clear this out. There was a larger mountain here. I'm kind of clearing it out. Got my nice onyx and my diglets. Did you guys know that the move dig is very useful and clearing out a lot of places like this?
Oh, I would assume so. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I'd imagine.
Yes, you know, I wouldn't do this for everyone, but I would be willing to teach any of your Pokemon dig for a nice little finder's fee if you'd like.
Well, what does dig do exactly?
Ah, man, let me tell you all about the move dig. The move dig is a ground type move. As I scroll down and see its exact abilities, because I had it pulled up earlier. Your creature burrows underground, disappearing from view before striking from underneath a foe. When you activate this move, you burrow underground and remain there until your next turn. During this time, you cannot be the target of any attack. On your next turn, make a melee attack on a creature in range with advantage, doing 2d6 plus move ground damage on a successful hit. If the target has Tremor Sense, the attack is not rolled with advantage. And at higher levels, the damage die increases to 2d8, 4d6 at level 10, and 6d6 at level 17. Pretty strong ground move.
I don't think I have any Pokemon that could learn ground moves.
I do, but I'm going to ask you a question, Professor. My Onyx it came with Curse. Is that a typical Onyx move?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too, but it was on there. So, I mean, I kind of want to take that off anyways because it didn't make sense.
Yeah,
And,
the ones that I have do not have curse. That's weird that that's on there. Yeah, so he will train to. For a mere 500 Poké-Dollars, I can teach your Pokemon how to use the move dig.
What about 300?
Make a persuasion roll, not a perception. Make a perception check to see if you can see if. No, persuasion roll.
Persuasion, that's 9.
He looks at you and 400.
I can do 400.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Me too.
You as well?
Sandshrew.
Wonderful. Sandshrew, call out your Pokemon and I shall, your Pokemon come out. Sandshrew! Onyx! And then he spends the next couple minutes kind of speaking to the Pokemon, talking to them. He calls over his Onyx, and his Onyx like digs underground, and then your Onyx digs under after it, and Sandshrew digs under after it, and then they pop up, and your Onyx and your Diglett can learn Dig, and you can delete a move. I did say Diglett, Sandshrew. You can delete a move to make room for Dig if you already have 4 moves.
Can Squirtle learn Dig?
I don't believe so.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. So there's that.
Fine.
Mark off any money spent. I don't know. Maybe you guys can use like the move Dig to, I don't know, try and help you build something.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Not like an underground type area.
An underground base for nefarious deeds.
For nefarious deeds.
We're Team Shadow Yellow. How does that feel?
What? Pikachu! And roll initiative.
Here's my gat.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Tyler, roll initiative.
Dun 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 dun.
You just told Yellow that you're a member of Team Shadow.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. This bit has gone on for too long.
32.
Well, you added plus 20 to your roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you guys do? He thanks you and he goes, yes, I'm glad I could help, and thanks for helping me.
That's an impressive initiative roll.
That is a really impressive initiative roll.
Alright, so do you want to start going house to house?
Yeah, let's
Do we want to split up? Or do we want to... Oh,
Yellow goes, I'll head to the Pokemart and see if I can ascertain anything from anyone in there. And she heads down into the Pokemart.
quick,
I shall
run.
go to this house.
I shall go. Okay.
Eric
I'll
just went to the
house
grass.
Yeah, I just decided to run. I will go to this house.
And in unison, we all go.
We'll start with Tyler first. Door opens. It's an older lady. Yes. How can I? Yes.
Hello, we are here investigating the recent Pokemon kidnappings,
Yeah.
as well as the disappearance of one Lieutenant Surge and Sabrina.
I don't want to buy any candy.
In the background.
Excellent. Have a good day.
You like candy? Okay. Goodbye. She closed the door.
I will kill them later.
Yikes. Ariana.
So I'll knock.
A young muscle dude opens it. Yeah. What's up?
Hi. I was just wondering if you knew anything about the Pokemon that's been missing, or were you a gym leader?
Oh,
A lot of strange stuff going on. Just trying to figure it out.
I don't know. I'm just a sailor dude. I just sail.
So you haven't heard anything?
Oh no, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard all about it. It's pretty crazy. Everything going on.
Yeah. So do you know anything? Have you seen anything?
Oh no, I don't know anything.
All right.
No.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, I guess. Rock on.
Yeah.
Close the door. Eric.
Silver.
Silver.
Yes. Are you knocking, sneaking in?
I knocked already.
Oh, I didn't hear the knock.
Me and him both went.
A door opens and a nice married couple just open up. They go, "Oh, hi, how are you? How can we help?"
This is suspicious. No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing is suspicious about this. Just a nice, happy couple.
Right.
Why did
Absolutely.
you mention the door like that?
You are correct.
Because we're just so happy.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Can
be
I
suspicious.
can I make on if they're trying to deceive me of being
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight
Suspicious.
check. Make an insight check. See if they're being sus.
Alright, insight is right. Ooh, frickin' yeah. But then again. Oh,
This is a happy couple.
What'd you roll there, Eric?
that's a crit. One.
They
You're
look.
rolling horrible tonight.
They look real happy.
So these are the bad guys.
Well, I see you all are very happy. But you probably haven't heard then that there's a lot of Pokemon that are actually going missing around here.
Oh, no, we've heard, haven't we, honey? And she goes, yes, we've heard all about that. We've kept our
Her voice changed weird.
locked up nice and safe. What was her voice? I don't remember. We've kept our Pokemon locked up nice and safe. We don't want anything happening to our nice friends.
Your nice friend. Yes, your Pokemon.
Yes, our Pokemon. We
Right.
we each have one Pokemon. We've had it since we were young, haven't we, honey? Yes. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Oh, now I'm curious. What's your Pokemon?
Oh, well. I don't mean to brag, but I have had a magic carp since I was very young, and it's a pretty impressive carp. And she
Wow,
goes,
so
"Oh,
it's-
yes." And I have a nice little Rattata. He's so cute.
Wow. And they've evolved. Obviously, you had them.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, they wouldn't be very cute if they evolved, would they?
Sure, you're absolutely right, man.
Yes, she always is.
So what do you all do around here?
Oh, just well, I work shifts at the Pokemart, and I work at the gym. I'm their secretary at the gym.
So I'm standing here now waiting for him. I'm just like,
Oh, that's such a you know what? That's the Vermilion City dream, isn't it?
It is. I've loved working there, although we've been closed for a few days. Oh well.
Well, do you have any? You know why? I heard that Surge was out of town for a couple days.
Oh, I don't know about that. I saw him just a couple days ago. He was heading on to the what's that ship there? Oh, it's the SSN. It came into port. There's some fancy party happening on that ship in a week or so, and I can only assume he's preparing the party. Yes, that does make sense.
You know, you all are just peachy.
Thank
Very
you.
insightful.
You're pretty peachy too. And he goes,
Thank And I walk away without saying anything.
And they both wave. And then they close the door.
How'd your talk go with the Stepfords over there?
Well, they seem to be probably the happiest people I've ever seen for such a small, smelly town.
Happy people don't exist. They're hiding something.
Well, they did tell me that. Well, the wife is she's the secretary for the gym. She said that Serge headed off to the SSN is in port, and he's probably prepping for the party.
SSN? We have tickets for that party.
The SSN, yeah.
Or she murdered him.
She didn't seem like the murdering type.
They never
Did you
do.
like insightfully check them out?
Yeah, I did. I was checking them up and down.
You used your perception.
If you were to from 1 to 20, if you would have rolled on it, what would you have said that your average score would have been?
It was
Checking out their
absolutely a 20. It was even a 20
Insight
plus
check.
4.
As you guys are talking, this yellow comes out as well. And she's like, "Yeah, nothing in the mart. Did you guys have any better luck?"
Well, we think that Serge, is that his name? Yeah, is on the SSN.
Oh, weird. I wonder why he'd be on there.
I don't know, but we got ticks to get in there.
Oh,
We have ticks, and I start looking around the mountain. What the heck do you mean we got ticks?
We have tickets to
see
get on
this.
that SSN.
oh, you got tickets to that? That's really cool. I've heard about that. It's a yearly party they have. That's
Yeah,
really
we
cool.
helped out Mr. Bill, and he gave it to us.
Oh, you guys met Bill. Oh my, that's so cool.
Yeah, he was like a Rattata.
What?
Yeah, he was like a
you were-
Rattata, and a Fearow tried to eat him.
I saved him.
Inside check.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty rad.
Yeah, so when's the
We're heroes.
Isn't the party next week?
Yeah, but if the Surge went up there, maybe something bad happened. Maybe the bad guys are on the ship.
Oh, I didn't think about that. You're right. We should go check that out.
Well, we have to. I don't know if you have a ticket, so maybe we can get you on there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you guys, if the party isn't today, I don't know what the tickets would help.
Well,
She's got a point.
can you walk into the Safari Zone without a Safari Zone ticket?
The Safari Zone doesn't sell tickets.
I'm just saying, like, if you were if you went to Pokemon World and three of us had tickets to Pokemon World, and you really wanted to see Charizard's castle and everything, but if you didn't have a ticket to Pokemon World, how are you gonna get in there? It's not like Ricky the Rattata will let you in.
I think what she means. Wow.
Ricky Rattata.
I mean, Ricky Rattata and
Doesn't he have a wife?
yeah.
What was her name again?
No, it's his girlfriend.
Oh, his
It's-
girlfriend.
It's Rita Raticate.
Oh, that is right, Rita Raticate.
You know, it's the Fab Five. You know, you got Ricky the Rattata. I forgot what I said for the Raticate.
Rita Raticate, right?
Yeah, Rita Raticate. You got Glover Psyduck.
Yeah. I remember him.
And his wife.
Oh,
You got
what's her name?
Quincy Golduck.
Oh, I love Quincy.
And then there's their pal, the anthropomorphic Meowth named not Meowth. I don't know why I always think it's a Meowth. Like, you're sitting there, it's like, is that a Meowth or is that a Growlithe? But it's a Arcanine. Funny enough.
Yeah. What was
I
his
think
name
his name
again?
was Goofy.
Oh, okay.
Was it goofy or was it silly?
You're right, it was silly. I don't know. Oh, I'm goofy just talking about him.
Yeah, oh, man. I always wanted to go there as a kid. I never got to go to Pokemon World, though.
But my point is, if we three have a ticket, they're not going to let you in.
Yeah, but if
We can try that.
But if Pokemon World is closed and you go up with your ticket, are they still going to let you in?
If they're closed, why would you be going in to begin with?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, we think a murder happened.
Then I think we can all go in.
Whatever. You've proved my point. Let's go. You're welcome.
Okay. Can we see it? Is it here? Is it here?
The secretary said that it was in port.
There's 5 boats in port.
It's
I'm guessing the one that says
if you guys can actually see what's down below the water there. There is the 5 boats, sailboats that are put in there, and a nice path that leads out to a large cruise ship that very plainly says on the front of it, the SS Anne.
Oh. Okay, there it is.
But instead, pretend like instead of it being right there where Tyler just drew it, it's over here. It's over there. It's like right there in the water.
Eric, look, the SS Anne.
Oh my!
I drew it.
It's beautiful.
Let's go get on it.
Probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, all right then.
Oh yeah.
So you guys walk up to the front. Let me pull up my SSN stuff here. As you guys walk up to the front of the ship, down the path, there is a sailor who stood there with his arms crossed. And as you guys woke up, he goes, "Can I help you?"
We have tickets.
For
investigating the robbery that's been happening around this town. We've heard from some reliable sources that Mr. Lieutenant Commander Surge went onto this ship. We are very worried about him, and us under the representative of Pokemon World need to come out and check everything out, make sure everything's okay. We heard this was his last known
far as I
whereabouts.
know, Lieutenant Surge hasn't been on this ship. We're it's getting prepped for the party next week.
How long have you been standing right here in this position?
Well, this is just on my shift today. Been here
Great.
since about 6 a.m.
He apparently showed up here 2 days ago, so you wouldn't have seen him.
Well, I've been working here for the past couple days since we've been in port.
Have you been this spot?
We switch
the entire
off
time?
shifts.
Great.
No, we have shifts. I work security for the ship. You're asking a lot of questions.
I just told you we're investigating the
Let me see
potential
some
murder.
credentials.
Yeah, here you go. I'll pull out my Pokemon trainer card.
Takes it and he goes, "Yeah, this is for a trainer, not for an investigator." And he throws it back at you.
Do you not... Yellow, you're going to have to back me up before I do something not nice.
She goes, this is what I was trying to tell you. It's closed. You can't just use your ticket to get inside. It's not how this works.
So, sir, have you seen Sabrina by any chance? The other gym leader.
Don't know of a Sabrina.
Interesting.
You don't know of her, or you haven't seen her?
Don't know of anyone named Sabrina. I've been working on the SSM for the past couple years. I come from the Johto region. The SSN docks here about once a year for their party, but don't know much of this town.
Okay.
Hey
I'm out of
guys,
ideas.
let's just go ask some more questions in the town and just kind of back up a little bit.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
I think.
Happy to help.
I don't know. I don't trust that couple that Silver says was so happy.
Tyler, what are you staring about?
That's the expression that Leaf had the entire time. He was very upset. They let Red on when the party didn't happen.
Yeah, Tyler, I don't know. Maybe it's like a D&D world, and you have to like be a little bit more like.
I was
sneaky.
making a joke, Chandler. That's a joke. Hashtag. Do I have to say hashtag joke after my jokes?
I'd prefer it if you did.
Okay.
About what time is it right now?
It's about 1:30.
All right, so that guy said that he's been on his shift since 6 a.m. You think would I know about how long on a regular job, how long a shift would be?
Make a history check.
All right.
History.
Oh my god.
Was that a natural one?
That's a natural one.
You're pretty sure shifts last for only like 30 minutes.
Guys, he's got to be lying to us. He said that he's been here since 6 a.m. It's like 1 o'clock.
You're right. I thought of that too. Maybe we should go talk to these people who lied to your face and told you Lieutenant Surge came onto this boat.
They did not lie to me.
He just said he's never seen him before, so maybe they must have saw another bulky blonde dude with a flat top walk onto this ship.
Well,
wait, did he say that he hasn't seen Surge? I thought he said that Surge was on there getting ready for the party.
He said he hasn't seen him.
Oh.
But he's not there.
The couple says that they saw him go onto the ship, and they assume he's getting ready for the party.
Right.
But the dude said he's not on there.
Would there hypothetically be a way to get into the water and like climb up onto the boat?
Make a perception check.
Perception. My mouse is not working.
Nope, Eric died. Eric's back.
Perception.
I died.
That's a 7.
You see a lot of water around. You see, you're like, ooh, there's an anchor hanging off the side. Ooh, there's there. Ooh, that's perfect. That is the perfect entrance. And then you're like, oh wait, that's the walkway where the guy's standing in front of the entrance.
All right, then I'm gonna look over as well.
Okay, perception check.
While she's trying to.
Are you sure you're the person who wants to do it?
Yes, I am the person who wants to. Because you're showing all of us. Thank you. Dirty 20.
Ooh, yeah. You like look over and you see there is a like in the water right next to where this guy is like to go onto like the main deck. You see a little ramp that's further down to where there's like a little docking area where stuff is potentially being loaded onto into the boat from there.
Hey guys, check that out down there. It's a little, it goes down to a lower level where you can load cargo onto the ship.
Hmm.
Maybe we should do a little sneaking.
Yellow,
How do
are you up for this?
I don't know about that. This doesn't
The only
seem very
reason
right.
Well, the
What
only
do you
reason
think?
I'm saying we should do it is simply because it feels like either the gym leaders are in danger or Pokemon are in danger, and we
Yeah,
gotta figure out this mystery.
I agree. You know what? Let me. Do you guys have Pori phones?
Yeah.
Let me get your numbers. I'll set up here on the end of the pier, and I'll keep my eye out for anything suspicious, and I'll call you guys if I see anything suspicious happening. I just don't feel comfortable sneaking in there.
Okay.
We respect that.
She pulls out her Pori phone and uses the Pori phone devices technique. You hold the two phones together, and the information gets passed between it. She does that with all three of you. And she goes, "Okay, I'll be here." And she heads up, finds a little bench over there, and just kind of sits down and is just like trying to look real inconspicuous. And let's roll for inconspicuousy.
She's very conspicuous.
Yeah, she rolled a natural 1. She is on her stealth. She is very obviously like sitting there like
Oh
just
no.
watching around. What you guys doing?
All right, guys. What do you think? We're gonna do this now. I'm assuming.
Yes, perhaps we go for it.
I would say let's. If we're gonna put on, and she's far enough away from us. She's up there, so she wouldn't hear us.
Yeah, she doesn't hear you.
You want to mask up?
I would say either we mask up, but I'm weary about doing it this quickly because if she does spot us from that far, well, she'll know.
Yeah, you guys are still in her eye line. She's like watching. She's like watching you guys, like keeping an eye, making sure you guys are okay.
Maybe let's get inside first.
All right, I'm gonna do this in yellow. And then I'm gonna leap over.
She's like, "What do you got? What are you doing? You
I'm
leap?
gone.
You leap over?
Yeah, isn't I don't know.
Right? Right. All right. Let me see if the guard sailor sees you.
Oh
Can I do a stealth check?
Yeah, make a stealth check. It's typically how stealthy things work.
15.
All right, you beat him because he rolled a 14. So he does not see you leap over the side.
The shadows.
no. Stealth.
All right, I'm doing a stealth as well.
Yeah, same.
Give me them numbers.
Oh, I think it's rolling. There it is.
Oof.
Eric, what'd you
We
roll?
got caught.
I rolled a 16.
Ariana?
12.
And hey, what are you doing? Like as you the other two have already flipped over, and you're like reaching up onto the rope. Oh, what are you doing over there?
I tripped and slipped and I hurt my ankle.
Oh, do you need me to get a doctor?
Can you call somebody?
No, I don't have a phone on me.
Can you go get somebody?
And what happened to those other two people who were with you?
They weren't with me. I don't know. I hurt my ankle.
The four of you walked up here together.
I don't know them.
It's gonna make a deception check.
You.
Oh, which one?
Deception.
We're sneaking onto your ship. Just go away. Hashtag joke.
Why didn't you just say they went up to the Pokemart? I don't know them.
I panicked. 4. Crit
Oh
1.
That's a
no,
natural
that's a
one.
crit 1.
Nigga, you absolutely walked up here with them. He's like,
Do we hear this, by the way?
yeah, you guys are down
I am
here.
disillusioned by pain. Please.
So we hear this. Are we out of the sight of Yellow?
Yeah, you're like dipped down, like down
She
on
saw
the
us
sand.
Jump over. She saw us jump over.
And
She's-
he starts to walk a little closer. The sailor
Bro,
takes
I
a
think
step
we gotta get a
forward.
mask on.
I'm disillusioned by pain. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't-
Please just go get somebody.
I think you need to get out of here.
I hurt my ankle.
At this point, I'm pressing myself up against the so that if he saw us, either we're underneath the docks or it would be difficult for him to see.
Yeah. You guys are kind of like pressed up, and he's like, get out of here. Get out of here before I call someone.
I dramatically crawl
What happened?
to Yellow.
No! What are you doing?
I rolled my ankle.
Why did you guys just leap over the side of it right in front of the sailor guy?
I just followed him.
I was just following Leaf. I didn't want to be left by myself.
I don't know that you guys should be following that Leaf guy so much. He doesn't seem like a good influence.
Well, we've made it this far.
Yes.
Also, we're on the wrong side.
No. The SSN is it's docked in front of. Oh, I didn't grab the whole "and." It's docked right here. I still didn't grab the whole "and." It's fine. Don't worry. The boat is not where Eric drew the boat at, or where Tyler drew the boat
Tyler
at.
drew the boat. It would have been funnier if we jumped onto the wrong side.
I can't select it, so I assume Tyler has the boat selected because I can't touch it. But no, it's at the end of the boat. Where you guys are at is where you can see the ramp connecting, kind of right here in that area. You guys can see the ramp from where you're at, and from where you guys see, there is not currently anything happening in it. And Yellow goes, you know what? I'll walk over there and try and distract him, and then you maybe jump off down here and maybe swim through the water.
Might be safer just to keep an eye out up here with you and you're one.
I don't know. You're just gonna let them go in there and do that whole dungeon by themselves?
Oh, it's a whole dungeon? No, I'm gonna go.
Okay. I'll go distract him.
Yellow, why are you talking like that?
And she walks up here, and you guys, Leaf and
I'm gonna jump in the water here.
Leaf and Silver, you guys hear. She goes, "Hey, you were being really mean to my friend. Why are you being so mean?" She was being no, you quit it. You were being mean. Quit being so rude. And she looks over her shoulder, and she sees that you've already leaped into the water, and she goes, "You know what? Never mind." And she turns around and she walks away. And you're able to swim up to them, and you guys are sat there, and you guys see the little ramp coming down to the lower level of the dock right there.
Do I want to re-roll stealth, or am I good?
If you would like to stealth again, you can.
Let's not risk it. I'll just...
Currently, you are not stealthed.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to stealth.
Okay. My computer's doing funky things.
That's fine.
Funky town.
17.
Ah, much better. Yeah, you guys feel the darkness of how hidden you are. What you want to do?
All right, guys. I guess let's head on in, huh? Is there anybody on the lower deck?
You do not see anyone if you're looking at it. Do you want to climb up there?
I attached the silencer to my GAT.
All right. Well, you don't have a GAT.
I've made it pretty much canon that I do.
Well, you don't. All right. So you guys get up onto the little pathway, and that is what you guys kind of see. The lower level of the boat. So, just for sake of explaining this, these little things at the end of each area here, these are a staircase. Once you guys get inside and get closer to, once you walk onto the boat, I'll tell you if they go up or down. And each place you see a little mat like here, that is a door that goes into a room or into something else. You have no idea. But you guys have climbed up onto the little bench. It's kind of a little bit at an incline. It looks like, as you guys think, where people have been bringing in cargo to the area.
Do you guys think we should mask up?
Sounds like a good idea.
I think now's the time. Masking up.
All right. You guys have masked up and pretty inconspicuous. Silver, as you walk onto the boat, that stair to your to the west is a stair that goes downward. Do you guys just stand there?
There's 3 doors. And these I got some more stairs leading down.
I was reading during one of our downtimes. I was reading a story of this group of it's a fantasy story. It's a group of people who kind of knew each other. They were kind of in this haunted house, and they came across this room that had a bunch of doors, and they all chose to open it at the same time. I feel like maybe we should do something like that.
All right.
Let's do that.
We're still stealth, right?
Hey, you're still stealthed.
I'll go up to this door, and when I do open it with everybody else at the same time, I'm assuming, I'm going to just kind of try and peek in.
All right. All of you.
Let me think for a second.
All of you make a sleight of hand check as you go to open your door.
Before that happens, let me stop for a minute and say, I would like to do, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm a cleric.
You are.
So I'm going to do my channel divinity, speak with God, and I'm going to say, God, Mr. Professor God, is this a good idea?
You can do whatever you want. It's your story.
I have to roll for that.
Nope. I gave you your answer. You can do.
11. I got no response.
You can do whatever you want. It is your story.
It's okay, my God didn't answer me.
Would you
Open
guys?
the door.
If you guys are wanting to open the doors, all of you make sleight of hand checks.
That's a critical.
Eric, Silver opens his door with no sound even emitted from it, and you see an empty room.
I got a 10.
You open your door.
You sure?
And you see two sailors in here having a nice little conversation. It doesn't seem like they have heard you. Ariana?
I got a 4.
You got a 4. You open this door, and as you open it, the sailor turns. Hey, who are you?
I'm sorry, wrong room, and I close it.
And he like runs over, and he rips.
Let's hide.
He rips the door open.
I run too. Forget that.
And he looks out. He looks out this way first, and he doesn't.
Get in.
He doesn't see anything there, and he looks the other way. Everyone make dexterity checks for me.
I was right next to the room, I will say, that I'm in.
Eric, you have advantage. But Tyler, all you saw was her take off running.
And I ran towards Eric.
15.
22. Natural 20.
All right, let's see him. He got a natural 2. So yeah, he did not see you guys.
Mine is still rolling.
So as I'm assuming I did this in reaction to.
I rolled a
Tyler
7.
me.
No, he got a natural 2. So he kind of comes back into his room, and you hear the door close, and you're not sure what happens.
What were we running from?
There was some people in these other rooms. One of them tried to. The one
So I'll come
Marina was
back.
in.
Would I have known they went in there?
No.
You went away.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stand here and wait until I hear something.
And you do not see them.
Where
I'm
did
gonna peek.
Marina go?
She ran down the hallway. I'm gonna peek out the door a little bit.
You see a nice empty hallway.
I peek around
Boy.
the corner.
Boy.
Hey, stop using my Pokemon's name.
I see.
Well, I didn't want to say caca.
Idiots. All right,
But
so
you can't use boy's name. They'll know that it's boy.
You're just saying boy, boy, girl, boy.
Maybe we're
what?
talking about Daphne. What is this room? Is there anything in here?
make an investigation check.
6.
Da, 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 da.
Like,
18.
What the heck did I get? Oh, natural
Nat
20.
20.
Ooh. All right. So as you guys are kind of like looking around their tower, you don't find anything. You're kind of looking and you're like, oh, this is a bed. Wow, that's a
I'm thinking
nice
about
bed.
Daphne.
Eric, you kind of move over here, and as you're looking on on like the shelves right there, you find a little bit of some protein bars there. These, if there's one protein bar there, which will increase one Pokemon strength stat by 1. So it's like a protein from like the game, like that item. And Ariana,
is it real quick? Is it called
protein.
Something else?
No, it's called protein. It's not like a held item or anything. You would just feed it to a Pokemon and it would increase their strength stat by 1.
Okay.
So you can just like hit edit on whatever Pokemon you want to feed it to and just increase their strength stat by 1. But you don't have to do it now because you'd have to. I mean, you can. You'll just have to call out the Pokemon to do it. Ariana, you find. Let's do. Let me roll this one here. You find 235 Pokédollars. Searching in the chair. It looks like someone just left it sitting on the chair.
Well, I take it.
Sweet. What you guys want to do?
So we know these next couple rooms.
Also, just for note, Marina, when you did run down here, you did see that this staircase does go up.
Okay.
Leaf?
Also,
So do we want to go down or up? These other 2 rooms got people in them.
we should work.
Might as well work from the bottom up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Let's go to the kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yeah, I don't know why he thinks it's a kitchen.
Did your sunglasses come back down? Was that a joke?
No, I haven't had a long
Alright,
rest
so
yet.
as you guys creep down the stairs, all stealthy, you see... all of you make perception checks for me.
Zoinks.
Jeepers.
17.
And my luck ran dry. 7.
19.
Ooh. Alright, let me,
Man,
how are
I'm
you
so
trying to
hit or
do
miss.
this?
I'm on like the extremes of the scale.
Maybe your die is loaded.
My die's loaded.
Alright, oh my gosh, this just doesn't want to... Okay, can you guys move your tokens over? It is not wanting to let me touch them right now. You guys will be
Where?
right here on the stairs, all the way to the right.
Well, I gotta pull over there.
Wait, we're going to... I thought we were going down.
You went down. That's...
Oh. Over here.
So, you guys see, and let me have
Oh,
their...
that's Sabrina.
You guys see, you do see Sabrina. Sabrina is tied up on the ground to a post right there, and you see 3 sailors kind of just talking about, kind of just relaxing. They seem pretty calm, and for the moment, they do not see you.
Is Sabrina conscious?
She looks conscious. She has something wrapped around her mouth, but you can see her.
Has anyone
like,
seen
breathing.
us?
No one has seen you at this point.
Alright, guys. Sabrina's here. Should we keep the mask on or take it off?
No, we should definitely take it off. We want her to think that we're the good guys.
Okay, we take the mask off.
Okay, masks are off.
Alright. These people are obviously bad dudes and we need to beat them up.
I don't
You
have
want to
any
just
spells.
surprise attack them?
I think so. They're sailors. I'm assuming they're gonna have type.
And if not, our Pokemon will kill them.
So we're attacking them or their
Doesn't matter. Charmander, go!
Ivy boy, go.
And I'll run out and attack this one.
All right, what do? You have a surprise
I
round.
run up. We all run out at the same time and say,
What do you
"Ah!"
say? Ooh, good one. Good. I didn't expect a yell.
And when I send him out, I'm say, Ivy boy, wrap him up with Vine Whip.
Charmander, use smoke screen.
Okay.
I can use bite.
Cool. Eric, make an attack with your. All of you make attacks. Eric, make an attack with your vine whip. If natural 20. I will not even let you have you make
Eric,
anything else.
what is up with you today?
With that natural 20, Ivy Boy has completely bound this guy up here, and he will not be able to participate in this battle. But your Ivysaur is also unable to participate unless you do something to incapacitate him. Ariana, yours also hits. Roll damage. And Tyler, your smoke screen has come out, and it is smoky in here. With all of that, the two that are still up will go. We're under attack, and will jump back and throw out their Pokemon.
10 damage.
Never mind. This guy is unconscious. So this guy falls to the ground, unconscious. And this guy, we're under attack, and he takes out his Pokeball, and you guys seem to have incapacitated everyone except for the one person who only has one Pokemon, where the rest of them have two. And he throws out his Pokemon. He goes, "Go, Machoke!" And his Machoke comes out. Roll initiative.
15.
21.
Eric.
Oh,
Initiative.
I forgot.
It's a dexterity modifier.
Perfect.
16.
16.
I'm a grandmother.
16. I'm a grandmother.
Eric and Ariana, just each of you just roll a d20. Whoever gets higher will go first, or if you guys just want to.
18.
Cool. Eric?
She goes first.
Sweet. Sounds good to me. All right, Tyler, you are up first.
Charmander, use Ember.
Go for it.
Charmander, haven't been out in a while.
Oh.
14.
That is AC. You hit.
Boosh, so 1
What did he throw out? What is he using?
Machoke. It's like the Pokemon that would be like creepy to sleep with. Like
12 damage.
It'd be cute if you slept with like a Pikachu or something. But it'd be creepy if you like slept with a Machoke.
He's basically a full-grown muscle man with a weird.
He is. All right. Next up is Ariana.
All right. I need to get closer. So I can move 30 feet. 5, 15, 20. And I'm gonna use bite.
Sweet. Go for it.
Ba-ba-da-ba. 16.
That hits. Roll damage. And Eric, you are up next.
Okay.
That is 11 damage.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Eric, what do you want to do? Your Ivysaur is holding that sailor there, so
Yeah.
he's currently stuck.
Yeah, so I was going to ask. Okay, I was going to do something. I was going to ask you if I could try and, like, fling him up into the ceiling to try and knock him out, but because I have another plan. I can throw out another Pokemon, can I?
Sure.
Then I'm going to throw out.
Say it.
Excuse me. Say what?
Oh, I saw a different Pokemon on your screen. I was excited for you to say it, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to throw out Merida.
Merida joins the.
I thought you were throw out Jigglypuff.
1, 2,
Get Puff. What was it? Puff Boy?
Puff King.
Puff King. Puff King. God, don't know how I forgot Puff King.
20.
I don't know how you did either.
Alright, so Merida jumps out and just starts jumping around. Manky.
You didn't want me to throw out Onyx. I think it'd sink the ship.
I mean, you could. We'll see what happens. You could use Dig.
Ugh.
We'll never get to the party.
You kill everyone on the boat.
Everyone.
Everyone's dead, including the three of you. Roll new characters.
Nice.
Giovanni has, you guys will instead play Jesse, James, and Meowth.
Team Shadow dies that day.
If you guys die, you finish the campaign as Jesse and James.
No, I'll be Jesse. You could be Meow.
Meow, that's right.
Jesse!
Alright, what's Merida doing?
Oh, it's, okay, Merida is going... I'm trying to gauge the distance on these squares.
It's about 15 feet to Machoke there.
Gotta head over on this side, and I'm assuming I could do some flanking damage.
Sure, yeah, you'll have advantage on the attack because Ekans is there. Ekans.
Beautiful. Then I'm gonna do low kick.
Go for that lowish kick.
And that is 23.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll damage.
8 damage.
Solid, solid. And then he is going to take his turn. He is going to turn towards this. Let's see here. Cool. He is going to turn towards the Mankey who just actually he's not. He's going to turn towards the Ekans because the Ekans dealt him the most damage, and he's going to go for a karate chop. Drop the die, so we're going to roll again. That is a 19 to hit.
Yup.
I don't know. I was like, maybe. And that is going to be a total of 12 damage.
Well,
Back,
still an inspiration, so that's good.
back to the top of the order with Charmander.
Charmander's gonna Ember again.
Go for that Ember again.
12.
That misses. We'll head to Eric's turn with Mankey.
Mankey is going to low kick again with the advantage.
Oh, shoot. No, never mind.
It's,
No, Ariana, you have advantage on your attack. I skipped Ariana's turn.
Ariana.
Tyler didn't have advantage, though. Ariana, it's your turn, not Eric's turn.
Okay.
Right.
And you also have advantage on the attack.
Bite him.
Go for that bite.
20.
That hits.
Sweet. And now we're gonna damage him.
Eric, you can go ahead and roll for your attack.
11 damage.
11 damage. Wonderful.
21.
That hits.
$11 damage.
Ooh, he is starting not to look too good. He's going to turn around and he is going to go for a low kick on Mankey. That is a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Aw, sweet. And he does a total of 7 damage. Top of the order with Tyler.
Charmander's gonna Ember with a 19.
That hits.
And since no.
And since no.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. 15 damage.
Oh, shoot. Machoke does not look good. He is bloodied, as the DMs would say. Ariana?
Alright, you know what to do, Ekin.
He's gonna
Fight the crap out of him.
Oh, the crap out of him.
Whooping boy.
16.
That hits.
And we have damage of 9.
How does Ekans take him out?
Oh. He goes up to bite him, and he comes up, like in slow motion, like really far, and then just an anime shot was like, bing, as he flies down. It's like different angles.
So many different angles.
Right in the neck.
And then Machoke just falls back, and he returns as Machoke. He goes, nothing's going on here. What are you doing here?
Yeah, right. Chandler, real quick, how much experience did we get?
You got 5,000 experience.
Great. Hold on just a second.
Oh.
And we'll split that through the three of you because you all three participated in this battle. So you each got Alexa. What's 5,000 divided by 3?
Chandler, don't do this to me.
You guys each got 1,700 experience. I can't just give you 5,000 experience.
I wanted to evolve my Charmander.
How much experience do you need to evolve your Charmander after that 1,700 experience? Tell me, Tyler, how much experience did you need?
How much did you just give me?
1,700.
Well, actually, that was enough.
Ho, 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 ho.
Wow.
Well then. Huh. Interesting.
I'm gonna say Mankey, and we can play this out however you want. Merida, knock that fool out and try and knock him out.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess either one of those is fine. Natural 20.
Oh! Yep, that does it. And she comes up and smacks him in the head, and he just falls limp against that. And as that battle ends, the smoke starts to clear. As the smoke clears, you guys don't see Tyler's Charmander standing there. Now you see, stretching up from the ground, Charmeleon. War Turtle. Yeah.
Tentacle, Aerodactyl, Armor Knight, Slowbro. Ibrock, that's all, folks.
There's 150. Alright, so yeah, so that happens.
You chose the wrong time. Are any
Merida,
of them unconscious, or are they all knocked out?
Two of them are knocked out. One of them is being held by Ivy Boy.
Yeah, I'm walking up to that one to try and
Ekans,
interrogate
return.
him a little bit.
I'll walk down to Sabrina.
Release her.
Yeah, I'd run over to Sabrina the Teenage Wish.
And
Sabrina,
she's
I
like,
take the gag off of her.
oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Who are you? Wait. Leaf and Marina, right?
Yes.
Madam Ava?
Thank you for help. I to be honest, I didn't actually foresee the three of you coming in here and rescuing me.
We're full of surprises. We like to walk in the shadow.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Here, let's get you out of these binds.
I rolled my eyes, by the way, for canon's sake.
Good to know. All right, you guys start to untie. Eric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and interrogate this guy. I'm gonna say, where are you all holding Surge?
I won't say anything.
Charmander will scratch his face.
Make an attack roll with advantage because he is tied up.
I'm assuming this is gonna be non-lethal.
Non-lethal damage. 5 to hit, but he's tied up.
No, that wasn't a D20.
Tyler, yeah, you rolled
Oh,
a
that was a
D12.
D12.
You also have advantage because he's tied up.
You rolled it again.
No, he did. He got it, but he has advantage.
Oh.
So
The second one's rolling. Wow, that was a 6 and a 9.
You come up and you hit him, and he's stop. Well, he doesn't do this because his hands are tied up. He's like, stop. And as that is happening, you guys untie Sabrina, and Sabrina walks over, and she goes, "Oh, no, they don't have Lieutenant Surge held anywhere. Lieutenant Surge is the one responsible for this."
What?
Gasp! He's a bad guy!
Yes, I came here because I had a vision of Lieutenant Surge working for something quite nefarious.
at this point, I'm going to, because my loyalty is up with, nod my head, and it's going to be me telling him to against.
Cool, yeah. Ivy sort of goes, Ivy, and he goes, and he is unconscious.
I'm assuming, which way does he go? I was assuming he goes against the one that's not towards everybody.
Yeah, he like slammed him against the box right there, or the crate that was there, and he falls unconscious.
So we got a ship full of enemies. That's what we do now.
And,
We kill them all.
And she goes, "Yes, I believe Surge is higher up on the top deck." He's evidently been planning something for a while now. I came here to confront him, and when I did, he attacked me.
What's he planning? What's he up to?
That I do not know. My visions are very they're broad strokes.
Do you think they've been stealing the Pokemons in town?
I do believe that, yes.
Well, I
believe
guess we
Lieutenant
better
Surge
go.
is responsible for this.
We better go relieve them of those Pokemon then.
Yeah, I agree. Let us go. And she heads up the stairs with you. And you guys are back up over on the first floor that you guys were on.
Well, let's go upstairs.
And she follows after you. And you guys come up to the next stairway. As you come up, I will reveal to you what you see. Ooh.
Where is it? Where is it?
It will be to the bottom left.
I see it.
Ah.
The bottom left of the screen.
Horrid.
Let me move. No, stay zoomed in. Move the YouTube camera over there. Sweet. So you guys come up there, and you guys are on the floor right there. You guys can see it goes up a little way, and it turns to the left.
I'm gonna maybe lead the way, look at it, and kind of crouch down and try and go into sneak.
Cool. Everyone roll stealth. There's
12.
11.
Oh no! I read Ariana's. I got a crit one.
That's fine. I mean, yeah, that sucks for you. Sabrina got a 3, and as she takes a step, she goes, "I foresee us being caught, but we shall continue anyways."
Do you foresee anything special in these rooms, or shall we keep going?
I do not know. And she walks and heads up this way, and as she turns the corner here, she goes, "Yes, this is where I foresaw it." And a sailor comes running around the corner here, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And he takes out his Pokeballs, and he throws out his Ponyta. And let me roll. Cool. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Initiative.
Where did I go?
17. 4.
And Sabrina takes a step back, and she goes, "My Pokemon were taken from me from Surge. The 3 of you will have to do this on your own."
Go, Pidgey.
Go Abra.
You got your Charmeleon leveled up, and you don't care about him anymore. Got him
Well,
evolved.
my Pidgey evolves in like 400 experience. So yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Evolve my Pokemon in here.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Cool. What were initiatives, Tyler?
I did not roll initiative.
Eric?
17.
Ariana?
I don't know.
You rolled 2d8.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
12.
I'm sorry. 2.
2? Perfect.
Oof.
And let me see this guy. With that. Cool. And then let me do this here. Cool. Cool. So, he goes, Ponyta! Get them! And his Ponyta comes running, charging up forward like this, and it is going to Ember Pidgey with a 13 to hit.
That's AC.
Ooh, AC. Alright, and that does 10 damage. And next up is Eric.
Okay. Psyduck is going to use Water Sport,
Ooh, go for it.
which soaks myself and all of my allies with reducing the amount of fire damage taken to anyone.
Ooh, smart.
having resistance to fire types.
Sweet.
It's not saying that there's anything to roll. It's
No,
saying
that'll just be it's like casting like you would like a defensive spell or something. It just hits the target, hits it. So all of you now have resistance to fire. How long does it say how long it lasts?
a minute.
Cool. So yeah, for the next 10 rounds, you guys all have resistance to fire. And it is Tyler's turn.
Pidgey is going to use a gust attack.
Use gust attack. Gust away.
19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Boosh, 12 damage.
12 damage. Solid, solid. Up next is Ariana.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna scratch.
Oh, scratch away. That's scratch. I'd like to imagine he's not using his claws. He's Abra's literally like scratching with the silver spoon. Or the twisted spoon.
24.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a net.
ooh.
Nat 20.
Roll damage. Tyler, how does it feel being the only one who hasn't rolled a nat 20 tonight?
Well, Eric's rolled like 4, so he's taken all.
Yeah, but like, do you feel pretty bad that you haven't gotten to roll one?
I'm about to have 2 evolutions in this app.
9 damage.
Sweet. Doubled to 18 for that. And at the top of the order, this guy comes running out of this room here, and he goes, and he throws his Pokeball, and his Cloyster comes out.
Cloyster.
And has joined the battle. And that is his turn there. Ponyta is going to Ember this Abra who ran up. That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. And that is a total of... Rolled a 1 there plus that. That is a total of 4 damage reduced to 2 because of Eric's water sports. You take 2 damage.
Ooh. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
And with that, it is Eric's turn.
Sickness, it's sweet.
Sweet. All right. I'm not gonna do. Psyduck, use water gun on that Ponyta.
Ponyta.
And you have advantage because she is weak to water.
13.
Is that with advantage?
That's with advantage.
That misses. Tyler? So your water gun goes flying over, and Ponyta kind of like dips to the side. She's very...
Gust attack. 16.
That hits. Roll damage.
11 damage.
Solid. And with that, it's Ariana's turn.
Alright, Abra. Scratch it again. 18.
Ooh, that hits.
Awesome. And that is 13 damage.
That is
Max damage.
Damn.
How does Abra take out Ponyta?
He just goes into a scratching fury all over it.
At one point, like, Abra's like riding the Ponyta and like, and like teleporting all over the place.
And then the final blow is it taps it on the forehead with the spoon ever so gently.
And Ponyta just falls over, and the sailor goes, "Ponyta, return!" And as it returns, it's not his turn, so he doesn't do anything. And it is back to the top of the order with this sailor here who's gonna go, Cloyster, Aurora Beam, and he's gonna send a 40-foot line, freezing ice, 5 foot wide. Any creature caught in the line must succeed on a dex save. So Psyduck is the only one in line. Make a dexterity save.
I also have resistance to ice.
Make it with advantage then.
Well, I mean, if it was...
Oh no, you're resistant. You're not. Yeah, you're just resistant. So yeah.
8.
8. Cool. So that is a failure there. DC 13. So you are going to take... So you would take 14 damage, but since you're resistant, you will take 7 damage. But you are not frozen.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Sweet. So then it is this sailor's turn here. He is going to turn, and he starts to run off behind the corner over here. And it is Eric's turn.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to. Dang! I wish I could have seen him before he went around the corner. I'm gonna use confusion on. What's the Pokemon's name?
Cloyster.
Cloyster.
Another for the ducks.
Confusion. Natural 20.
Yeah, roll damage.
Nice.
Bam, 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 bam.
5 damage. If the natural attack roll is 15, the natural 20.
Say that one more time. I couldn't hear you.
So I asked if he was confused, and I looked in it. 15 or more, the target becomes confused. So it's a natural 20. So
Sweet.
confused.
Yes. He is confused. So for our friends at home, what that means is a confused creature is affected for 1d4 rounds. Roll a d4 for me. During this time, it loses its ability to make reactions and moves at half speed. After selecting a move to activate, it must roll a d20 on a result of 9 or lower. The creature hurts itself for a damage equal to its proficiency bonus. It may not make an attack, but the trainer of a confused Pokemon may still take an action. On a roll of a 20, the creature is no longer confused. Alright, so he's only going to be confused for 1 round here, because you rolled a 1. But hey, that will work. Cool. So with that, it is Tyler's turn.
Gust attack 15.
That does not hit. As it kind of comes in, he kind of like closes in on his shell. He's confused, so he's just closed in, and he goes, "What? Why are you closed? Oh, that was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty solid timing there." And it is Ariana's turn.
I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna scratch him.
Go for that scratch.
That's a 10.
That misses. So he's still just like in his shell. He goes, "What are you doing? Attack! They're lined up. Use another aura beam." And he like opens up and he's gonna go for it. And he's gonna roll to see if he hurts himself. He rolled a 9, so he does not attack. He instead hurts himself. For what's his proficiency? For 3 damage. So he takes 3 damage, and he is unable to attack. Back to the top of the order. Or with Eric's turn.
Awesome. Gonna go ahead and do confusion again.
Cool, go for it. That does not hit either. So he kind of like closes back up, kind of just like trying to get a shot on him, and he's just kind of blocking it off there. Tyler?
Gust attack 17.
Hits. Roll damage.
And that'll be 11 damage.
Sweet. So you do that 11 damage to him there. She doesn't like me. This app doesn't like me when I try and put in damage. Perfect. So he takes that damage there. Ariana?
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here. Scratch.
Go for that scratch.
20.
Ooh, that hits. Roll damage.
8 damage.
Perfect. Sweet. So back to the top with him. He is going to no longer be confused. And he is going to do Supersonic. Let me see. No. Yes, actually he is. He's going to do Supersonic onto Psyduck. So Psyduck, make a Wisdom saving throw.
Can do.
Cloyster kind of like felt the confusion. He kind of shakes it off, and he sees Psyduck, and he kind of just shoots it back at you, trying to confuse you.
19.
You Psyduck is able to withstand it, and kind of just goes Psyduck, and his head just kind of goes sideways. Eric, and it is your turn.
Gonna confuse the crap out of him.
Confuse it. Confuse him right back.
21.
That hits. And he is confused again. Yeah. So roll damage and then roll a d4.
6 damage.
Solid.
4.
Ooh, he is confused for the next 4 rounds. Tyler, it's your turn.
Gust attack with an 11.
That misses. Ariana?
Scratchy scratch. 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
13 damage.
Ooh,
Max.
very
Dumb
nice. He's starting not to look good. He does not look good. He is going to open back up, and he is going to attempt to make an attack again. Rolled a 8, so he takes 3 damage. Eric? Confusion is the way to go, it seems.
At least when it comes to the same type. Well, we'll change it up, and we're going to do water gun.
Go for it.
16.
That hits.
Booyah.
Bam, bam, bam.
7 damage.
Sweet. You feel as if that didn't do as much damage as you thought it would have done, though.
Yeah.
Tyler?
Ghost attack.
Go for it.
Crit 1.
Ooh, yeah. So you go in for a gust, and it goes flying past. Have Abra make a dexterity save, and I'm also going to have the sailor make a dexterity save. I'm going to say that it kind of might knock them off their feet. He fails his dexterity save.
I got a 4.
Abra also fails it, so you and Abra Abra and the sailor kind of like topple over to the ground. But it shouldn't affect Abra because it's Abra's turn, so Abra can just stand back up.
Sweet. And I'm gonna scratch, scratch, scratch.
Go for a scratch, scratch, scratch.
15.
That hits. That is AC.
Oh, sorry, I rolled the 9 and then it took too long. So that's 10 damage.
Sweet. He does not look good. He is not looking good at all. The sailor is going to stand back up and start to like take a step away and go, Cloyster, finish this, Aurora Beam. And that is a 10, so he does get to attack here. Nope, that is a 10 to hit. Or no, he's using Aurora Beam, so Eric, make a dexterity save.
Okay. Psyduck or me?
Psyduck. And you, actually. Well, no, just Psyduck. You're too far away.
Dexterity. 13.
That is DC, so you have saved. Sweet. So it is Eric's turn.
Alright.
And the sailor kind of like took another step back. Like going, Cloyster.
Use confusion on the sailor.
Ooh. Roll it.
7.
That misses. So like Psyduck like it starts to go for the confusion and like turns to you when you say sailor and gets a little confused and just kind of does it anyways, but just completely misses. Tyler?
Another gust. Man, he's missed 3 times in a row.
That's pretty sad. It's really sad. Abra?
Scratchy, 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 scratch.
Go for that scratchy, 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 scratch.
Roll please, 19.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
6 damage.
Very, very good. It's gonna be his turn again, and he's gonna go, Cloyster, I need you to do something here. Cloyster rolls a 15 for being able to attack this turn. And he is going to, again, go for his Aurora Beam. He's going to turn it on Abra. Abra, make a dexterity save. Because Abra has been hitting him a lot.
10.
That is not the DC, so you take... You take 8 damage. But you are not frozen.
Okay.
Sweet. Eric?
Alright, this time on the sailor. You.
Oh, Psyduck.
17.
You hit. Roll your D4.
D4 or damage too?
You can, both. And Tyler, it is your turn up next if you want to attack that Cloyster.
It's 8 damage and then 2.
2 turns, cool. So he'll be there confused for about 12 seconds. Tyler, and it is up to you.
Ariana's lagging a bit.
Oh,
Should I
she's
leave him
lagging
back?
a lot. Yeah, leave him come back real fast. You're real lagged. I apologize for all of our friends at home. Discord does not like us very much. Ooh, now we're going to be really big on camera. There we go. That was a little better.
He's gonna do a
Better?
gust attack.
Yeah, that. Yeah, you're fine now.
Finally hits with
Cool.
a 21.
Roll damage.
10 damage.
How does Pidgey take out this cloister?
So Pidgey is like, he keeps missing and missing, so he's just gonna like fly right up to him and just gust him up against the wall.
Alright.
Preferably gust him into the sailor.
Let's make a dexterity check for Pidgey. See how dexterous his gust is. I give you AC. Oh, never mind.
Dirty 20.
I was gonna give you a DC of 15 to hit him. So a 20, he goes flying, hits into the sailor, and hits the sailor up against the wall there. And you guys are out of combat. And Sabrina goes, very nice. I knew you would succeed.
How much XP we get?
So for Ponyta, between the three of you, you all receive. As we pull up here. For Ponyta, you guys each receive 300 experience. And for Cloister, you all each receive 2,800 experience.
So as Pidgey's sitting there and is like really proud of itself, and he evolves into Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. So yeah, with that, your Pidgey just straight up evolves there after knocking him into the wall, and yeah, he seems pretty proud.
Ooh, I'm 1,500 away from evolving my Abra.
Sweet. What do you guys do?
I pulled back Psyduck, and I'm gonna say, well, that one sailor went running. Sabrina, do you think that we should get him, or should we check out the rest of these rooms first?
Oh, from what I see, he has alerted Lieutenant Surge, so it is neither. It is up to you. You have the time, but Lieutenant Surge is ready for you.
Maybe the missing Pokemon might be in one of these rooms.
I do not detect any other people on this floor.
I'll walk up to this door.
Oh, so we ransacked the room. Sounds
good to me. All right, Eric, you open your door. You find a empty room, empty, void of people. Marina, the door that you open is also empty. That's where the sailor ran out from. And Tyler, when you open up your room, you hear like a slight crying sound, like a whimpering. And you see, as you like take a step in, you see an Eevee sitting on a desk that it looks very hurt.
Guys, come quick! There's a hurt Eevee in here.
And as you do that, Sabrina walks up behind you and she goes, "This Eevee is very hurt," and she.
I go, an Eevee?
Did I find anything in the cabinet or anything?
Make an investigation check. And we will see what you find. I shall roll on the SSN loot table.
13.
You find... You find 6 Pokeballs. They're empty, but you find 6 Pokeballs.
I did check the table when I went in there too. I got a 14.
14. You found... ooh, that was that right there. You found 3 Great Balls.
I got a 15 for mine.
You found an Eevee that's sitting there, and you also.
No, I mean, like I checked the room out.
I know. You also found a wide lens.
Wide.
So that is a held item. If a creature or a Pokemon is holding it, it gives +1 to attack rolls. Yeah. So Sabrina goes, "Yes, this. I'm getting a weird reading from this Eevee, but it does seem very hurt.
Is it locked in there, or is just on?
It's on the table. It's on the table. Make it you know what? For Tyler's investigation check, I'll say when you were looking around, it looks like these tools that are around. It looks like this Eevee was being experimented on.
Oh. Well, I have some potions.
Yeah, if you want to use one.
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
So I'll use what's one of my healing potions. What do I roll for that?
For just a regular potion, I believe it's 2d4 plus 2. For just a regular potion.
2d4. 7.
7? Solid. So like when you come over and you like give the Eevee that, make also a quick animal handling check for me with advantage since you just healed it.
Animal handling. Animal handling. What's my proficiency? +2, so that's +5. I'm learning, guys.
You're good.
Well, I got a 7.
With advantage, cause you gave it a potion.
That's right, you said that. You did say that. 11.
Cool. So like the Eevee kind of like perks up its head and it like starts like licking at your hand as you like come over and like start to pet it. And then something really weird happens. And before your eyes, it turns into a Flareon. And there's just a Flareon sitting on the desk, like licking your hand. And then
Quite warm to the touch.
And Sabrina goes, interesting. And she's like, that's very strange. And what do you do?
I like. Is it? It likes me?
It seems like it does.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it and be like, do you wanna come with me? Is that okay?
And it kind of like looks up at you. And Sabrina looks over and she puts her hand onto the Eevee, or onto the Flareon, and she goes, "It does seem like it would like to join you."
Should I throw a great ball, or is it just gonna? I don't know what I should do.
It's up to you.
It's a willing.
It wants to join you.
So you throw a Pokeball?
Sabrina goes, just set a Pokeball down next to it.
I will do that.
And as you like set the Pokeball down, the Flareon nudges it, and as it does, it opens. Before your eyes, it reverts to an Eevee and gets sucked into the Pokeball. Boom, boom.
Whoa, that
boom,
was
boom,
weird.
Boom, boom, chomp. And you have caught an Eevee.
Or
It reverted, so it evolved, and then it devolved?
Yes, before your eyes, it turned into a Flareon, and then before it went back into the ball, it changed back into an Eevee.
Sabrina, do you know anything about that?
This is nothing. I have never heard of an Eevee with this type of ability to seemingly change freely into one of its evolutions and back into its regular form. I've never heard of such a feat. Did we all freeze, or were we all pretending to be frozen? I think we all froze. Well, that's kind of awkward. Unless everyone's just really good at pretending. I see a slight smile coming on Tyler. Oh, nope, no, that was just an actual freeze. Well, this is awkward. Cool. So after that little crash there, we are back. So yeah, so you have an Eevee, and it had popped into your Pokeball for you, and Sabrina was like, yeah, I have never seen an Eevee that had that ability.
What level is it?
It is a level, what is the highest level of one of your Pokemon right now? Because I didn't know when you guys would get to this, so I didn't specifically give it a level.
Mine is 7.
Pikachu is at 8.
Okay, so it is level 8.
Wow.
And it is currently at 12 HP.
Oh.
Because it was at 1 HP when you found it, and you healed 11 damage.
Nature?
Ooh, yeah, let me get that nature going for you.
Sassy nature.
It is a female, and
Yay!
it is a 16. It was really, Tyler, 17 sassy, but I rolled a 16. It is cheerful, plus 2 charisma, minus 2 strength.
Oh,
Cheerful little Eevee.
I love it. I love it so much.
Cool.
Our health is so low.
So, what you guys want to do?
These are some really freaking evil people.
Yes, it seems like they were experimenting on this Eevee and brought it great pain, even though it's pretty cool it can do that. It hurt it a lot. And what is... Mm-hmm. That was me realizing Sabrina was with us.
Let's continue on.
Yes. We
I knocked the table over.
yes, we should go. I think Lieutenant Surge is prepared for our battle.
Is this guy still unconscious?
Yeah.
Or confused?
No, he's not confused anymore. He's unconscious.
I'm a...
Wait, what's this?
What's what? That's a chair.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say you did to him, Tyler?
I kicked him.
Oh, kicked him. Solid. All right. So as you guys come around that corner there, you see the rest of this hallway with a staircase that leads up.
Should I take this guy's cloister?
And Sabrina follows behind you.
You could.
Cloister is knocked out.
I don't think Sabrina would like that.
Probably not. Cool. So you guys head up the stairs?
Yeah.
Sweet. So as you guys... oh, well, Tyler just took his... Well, I don't know why you went down the stairs, Tyler. Cool.
Because that's where the stairs were.
So as you guys go up the stairs, you see...
Lieutenant Surge!
As you come up the stairs, you see Lieutenant Surge sitting behind a desk. The sailor that ran off from you is kind of... He's run up and he stood behind her and he goes, them, son! They're the ones! And Lieutenant Surge goes, Sabrina! I see you have escaped. What is this? What is this a show of? Are you here to stop me?
Where is the Pokemon?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
The
We
missing
found...
Pokemon.
I don't know. I'm just here on a boat. Nothing.
And why did you have Sabrina tied up?
Oh, I don't know. Sabrina, can you answer that? And she like looks at him and she turns to you guys. And this is when the double
Sabrina's
cross.
evil.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sabrina's evil.
She looks at you guys and she goes, "It seems like Lieutenant Surge here works for Team Rocket."
Gasp.
And Surge stands up and he goes, not anymore. They did not show me the respect they deserved. I have created my own team, and we will be doing our own actions in this region.
Oh yeah? What's the name of your so-called team I've never heard of?
Well, see, this is something that I have been working on this. I've been trying to come up with an idea, and he sits back down at the table and he goes, "Let's see here. We have team Moon, because the rocket to the moon, but I thought that was a bit on the nose. We have Team Pokemon. That's one." And the sailor goes, "Yeah, I really like that one." And he goes, "Shh." We also have Team. He picks up his pencil and no, not that one, and he crosses that out. That's not important.
You suck at making team names.
Well,
if I was to make a team, it would be a much cooler name than that.
Well, go right ahead then. And he picks
I
up
don't
his
have
pencil.
to prove myself to some washed-up Team Rocket used gym leader like you.
You should definitely prove your point so I can steal your idea.
Go! Poliwag!
And as he does that, he drops the paper and he tosses out 3 Pokeballs.
So I said Poliwag,
You
but
sure?
I probably
Nope.
shouldn't have used Poliwag.
Nope, you said Poliwag.
I can't use my Eevee. She's too hurt.
And he tosses 3 Pokemon, and out pop a Raichu, a Voltorb, and an Electabuzz.
Oh.
Wow, look at all those things I'm adding to my decks.
Yeah, look at all them things you're adding to your
What an eventful dex day for us. We've literally added like 10 Pokemon today.
Hey, where's my Onyx at?
I assume in your Pokeball.
He's not in my journal.
Oh, is he not? Ah, shoot. Let's take a quick pause, everyone. What's your initiatives?
Oh, I forgot to roll that.
Yeah, roll those initiatives.
Wow, Poliwag, why do you suck at literally everything?
Wow, why are you so rude to Poliwag?
Because Poliwag's also about to evolve. That's a 4.
Solid.
I'm gonna spend my turn changing Pokemon.
Just trying to get it, doing some switch training.
Yeah, because I didn't mean to use Poliwag.
I got 12.
You got 12. Eric, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
An 8. Solid. Cool. So, Raichu is going to take the first action. He's going to go, Raichu, get rid of that Poliwag that for some reason he used here. And he is going to...
And Poliwag just like,
Poliwag.
he's going to hit you with a Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
And that is a 19 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, surprising.
I used the feat to upgrade it.
You're also paralyzed because he rolled a natural 19. I just didn't add the addition, so he rolled a natural 19. So the target is paralyzed. And let me go ahead and roll this damage here. Man, it's so difficult to roll 3d10 damage. I know, because I only have 2 d10s. That's that. 14. That's 20 damage to Poliwag.
Poliwag.
And next up is Ariana.
yikes. Okay. I'm gonna... Abra, run up to that Electabuzz and scratch the crap out of it.
Go scratch him.
Sick.
That misses. And Electabuzz just like looks angrily. Next up is Voltorb. Voltorb is going to Voltorb is going to take its turn to charge up. So you see some like electricity start like sparkling off of Voltorb as it charges up there. And next we're going to move to Electabuzz. Electabuzz is going to go for a low kick at this Abra. That is going to be a 17 plus 4 to hit. That is a 21 to hit. And he is going to deal 7 damage to Abra. And next up is Eric with Tyler on deck.
Whew. Ani, use Rock Tomb.
Go for
on
it.
that Volt. So you're going to have to do a, if it hits, you'll have to do a strength saving of a DC 16. It takes initial damage, and then if it fails, it'll take some more.
Ooh, sweet.
And it will become entombed. 22.
Ooh, that hits. Even though so charging basically increased his AC by 2. But yeah, that hits. 22 hits. Roll damage. Or you said he has to make a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw. It's 15 damage initially.
He rolled a 13. He have 4 plus 1, 14 to save.
No.
Ooh, okay. So give me that damage.
He takes 1d10 in addition.
Okay.
That's 8 damage, and then becomes restrained because technically he's surrounded by a bunch of boulders.
Oh, yikes! All right, so cool. So he is restrained. And next up is Tyler.
Yikes! I threw out the wrong Pokemon. Return, Poliwag. Go, Sandshrew.
And Poliwag goes, Poliwag! And then Sandshrew comes diving out, and Sabrina goes, I suppose I should have warned you not to use a Poliwag. I did see that, but I merely thought it was too funny to say anything.
Sabrina, stop it.
No. Also,
Leaf, stop flirting.
Also, your Abra should probably move. Oh, too late. And Raichu is going to use a quick attack and dash over here and attack Abra.
Ah.
with a 17 plus 4 to hit. 21 to hit. And that is going to deal 10. Nope, nothing to add. Is going to deal 10 damage. I rolled max damage
Abra
there.
is unable to battle.
Yikes! Alright, so your Abra gets returned. And on your next turn, you can toss out a Pokemon and it can start battle. So Abra is gone from battle. Next up is your turn, actually, so you can throw out your next Pokemon.
What a glorious day. Okay.
I'm finally starting to
Meowth.
knock out their Pokemon. Yay. So Meowth comes out and goes, Meowth, Meowth, Meowth.
Oh, I don't have Meowth.
You don't have Meowth? Oh, shoot, I didn't give you Meowth.
I'm sorry, I forgot about him.
No, I was like, I'm pretty sure you had caught something there on that route when they caught their Growlithe and Vulpix, but I was like, I can't remember what it is. So I'll add that to your journal real fast.
It's a Meowth, that's right.
So what does Meowth do? Just pretend like Meowth is there and runs up to attack whoever you want it to attack.
Alright, Meowth. Bite that Raichu.
Meowth!
Bite him.
Bite him. I'm not on the journal, so I can't see how I roll. 23.
23. Perfect. So, Meowth jumps out at that Rattata, jumps out onto the stage there, or not the Rattata, not the Raichu, duh, and it hits. Roll damage.
That's 16 damage.
Ooh, very, very nice. Jumps out, hits him, deals a nice bit of damage there, and then my app crashed. Well, that sucks. I do need this app not to be crashy right now. I do need to see it to see what is going to happen next. All right, so Voltorb is up next. He is going to go for a rollout on Sandshrew. It's going to move over here towards Sandshrew and is going to go for a rollout. And that is a...
Hey, you have to make a...
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Against, well, you have to... The DC is 16 at the beginning of each of your turns until you release yourself.
That is a 16. That is a 17 with his strength modifier.
Then, yeah, he gets out.
Cool. So he's going to come over here and he is going to use rollout. Thank you, because I forgot about that. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
No.
So he misses his first rollout there. And we will switch to Electabuzz's turn, who is going to move down towards Onyx here and is going to attempt a low kick. That is a that's a 13 to hit.
No.
Ooh, okay, so he goes in for the low kick and just kicks Onyx. Like he connects, but Onyx just so sturdy that Onyx just kind of turns his head towards him, and it will be Onyx's turn.
Okay. Onyx is going to do... I guess he can't really do dig here, can he?
I mean, he can. We'll find out what happens to the boat.
Well, we're on the top floor.
We're going to come back here later, I'm assuming. So
you don't have to. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Sink the ship.
We're on the highest deck.
Yes, but then Onyx is going to dig and just fall to the next level.
And then he'll jump up next turn.
Yeah. We're gonna do Rock Tomb again.
All right, go for Rock Tomb. Onto Raichu or onto who?
No, onto Electabuzz.
Electabuzz. And that is 13 for his save. So he is trapped. Roll damage.
Okay. Which was that?
And Tyler, you are on deck.
20 damage.
Yikes! My gosh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a
man,
lot
if I had my thing set up on this, I could play that, but I can't, so it doesn't matter.
Also, I forgot, there's also if he failed, so he also gets 6 more damage.
Sweet, good to know, good to know. I'm going to move over and track their HP over here because this app keeps crashing on me every time I subtract damage from them. Sweet, Voltorb is already not looking good. Tyler,
Was that Voltorb or was that Electabuzz?
Oh, you attacked Electabuzz. I'm sorry. I thought you hit Voltorb there. That is my bad there. Electabuzz looks pretty fine because that was the first time he'd been hit.
Sandshrews gonna poison sting the Raichu. 19.
19, yeah, that hits. Interestingly enough. I know you thought it was. You were like, oh, it's not gonna hit, and then it did hit.
That's max damage. That's an 8.
And that's to Raichu right there. So yeah, Raichu is starting to not look too bad, but you have hit him a couple times now. So Raichu is like starting to look a little angry, really. Cool. So from there, it is back to the top of the order. Raichu is going to turn on your Sandshrew and is going to go for a quick attack on it. Oh, natural 20 for his quick attack.
Misses, unfortunately.
Sorry, darn. But I rolled a 1 for damage.
Nice.
And he has,
So too bad.
he has no modifier that increases on it, so it's 2 damage. So you take 2 damage on a natural 20, and that kind of sucks. Yep, and it is Ariana's turn.
Sweet. If I go after that Raichu, is there flanking damage? Or flanking whatever?
There is a, yes, you have advantage, because he is being flanked.
Advantage. Okay, I'm going to... Well, I'm not going to. Meowth. Fight that Raichu.
Meowth!
That's right.
18.
That hits.
Sweet. And then... La 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 la. 13 damage.
Sweet. That is
How
some
do you
very
do
good
this?
damage there. And next up is Voltorb, who is going to go for a rollout on... Oh, I was going to go for a rollout on Sandshrew. That misses. That's a natural 5. Next up is Electabuzz, who's going to make a strength saving throw. Rolled a 17.
Yep, he gets out.
Cool. He's going to go for another low kick on you. That is a 6 plus... or that's a 10 total. Yeah, that misses because it was 13 last time. Cool. It is Eric's turn.
All right. Onyx is going to do Rock Tomb again.
Go for it. On Electabuzz again?
On Electabuzz.
Cool.
Like the buzz. 13.
13. That does not hit. Barely misses. Tyler?
Gonna Poison Sting again.
Go for a Poison Sting again.
Plus 16.
Onto Voltorb,
Raichu.
correct? Oh, onto Raichu, duh. That hits. Roll damage.
5 damage.
Solid. That is going to be Raichu's turn here. Raichu is going to turn and... because it wants to use Thunderbolt, but all of you guys are resistant to it, and since Lieutenant Surge is a gym leader, he knows this. So he's going to attack Meowth with a Thunderbolt.
I'm immune to it, Chandler.
I'm sorry? It's going to be a 18 to hit Meowth.
Meow, that's right.
And that's going to be 19 damage on Meowth.
Ooh.
See, Thunderbolt deals a lot of damage, and I'm very upset that he can't use it. And then I have to like target Ariana and feel bad that I'm targeting Ariana.
How much damage?
That was what it was. It was a 9 plus 1, 13. 15 damage. I think is what I said. Let's just say 13 to be safe.
Sweet.
And it is your turn.
I also just realized I'm a Mountaineer, a rock-type specialist, and I have not been giving myself my bonus.
I'm sorry. You should
16?
do that. That hits.
What does it hit? That stupid Electabuzz.
Oh. That still hits.
Oh wait, it was my first roll.
Yeah, it was your first roll, so that's fine. Roll damage.
Whoa. Sorry, I'm resetting my thing. Okay. 9 damage.
9 damage, solid. And then Voltorb is going to take his turn. He's going to go for another rollout onto Sandshrew here. Natural 20 on his rollout. He's going to go for a second one. 15 plus 16 to hit.
Yes.
Me?
No, Tyler. All right, so he is
Yes.
going to stop there. He got 2 hits. So his first one was a natural 20, so that's 8 damage. And then his second one deals another 9 damage, so 17 damage total. And then it is Electabuzz's turn. Electabuzz is going to go for a low kick on Onyx. That is a 18 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And he is going to deal... He's going to deal 15 damage to Onyx. And it is Eric's turn.
Okay. He's going... Onyx use... Yeah. Use Rock Tomb.
Go for it.
1 of 6.
That hits.
Booyah.
And he fails his save.
Yeah, so that it will be this initially, 17.
And Tyler, you are on deck.
And then 9 more damage.
Wonderful. Tyler?
Alright, he is going to Poison Sting Raichu again with a 12.
Okay. That misses. Cool. And then back to the top of the order, Raichu is going to quick attack Sandshrew. And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Solid. All right. Ariana, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's bite that Raichu.
Bite that Raichu. Bite that boy.
23?
That bite happens.
12 damage.
12 damage. Solid. And you take 4 damage as well for his static.
Okay.
Just like with Pikachu static, like you roll a d4. That's the first time I rolled a 4 this entire battle, because all 3 of these Pokemon have static, but that's the first time I managed to roll a 4 and damage it back. Which I guess it wouldn't even matter on Onyx and Sandshrew, because you guys are immune to electric damage, aren't you?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, again, you guys are just making me bully Ariana. It's so rude. Voltorb is going to go for a rollout onto Sandshrew. That is a 15 to hit.
That's my AC.
He's going to go for a second one. He is greedy. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That'll hit too.
So we hit. And we'll go ahead and roll damage here with an additional die, because it's on a second one here. Minimum damage there. So the first one does 3 damage. And the second one does 11 damage.
What is rollout? What is rollout?
Rollout is a rock move.
I'm resistant to rock.
Oh, so take half damage then. So that was that should have been 14 total, so resistant to 7. And it is Electabuzz's turn. Electabuzz is going to do a low kick on Onyx. That is... Oh, that's a miss. That's a natural 5. Eric.
Did he do his... Oh, he missed his...
Oh, no. Yeah. Nope, never mind. He didn't even try to attack you. Because he did not make his strength throw. I forgot about that. And it is your turn.
Okay. Since he's restrained, Onyx, turn your attention to that Raichu, and is going to throw Rock Tomb at Raichu.
Go for it.
Boom.
Excuse me, cat.
11.
Is Rock Tomb a ground move or a rock move?
It is a rock move.
Okay, so just checking.
It's also a 12.
That
not,
misses.
Okay.
So that misses. We'll head to Tyler's turn.
All right. How's the Raichu look?
Okay. It's like starting. It's if you were to look at a health bar, it's about here-ish.
Poison Sting it again.
Go for it.
12.
That misses.
I'm enjoying playing.
All right. Yeah. Hey, look, you're rolling great. And then Raichu's gonna take his turn. He's gonna go for a quick attack on you. Natural 20 again. Oh man. Now let's see if I can roll better damage this time than last time, only rolling a 1.
On who?
I rolled a 1 again, so that's 2 damage total.
Stop attacking me, Raichu. It's not worth it.
Listen, Raichu's got to do something here. And it is Ariana's turn.
Alright, Meowth. Bite it again. 13? Raichu?
You rolled 2 d8s.
Hee hee hee. I was just testing you. 17?
You did it again.
You
No, I didn't.
You're rolling a d20 and then 2 d8s.
the 17 is a d20.
The 17's a d20, but the 13 is coming from 2 d8s for some
Well,
reason.
she did it the first time. She rolled a 12 the first time.
Oh, it resets.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. She keeps rolling a d20, but it's also rolling an additional 2d8 for some reason. I'm like, what is that?
I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm doing.
you're fine. The 17 hits.
Sweet. So, 3 damage.
That was to Raichu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Raichu is starting to not look so good. And it is going to be Voltorb's turn. He's going to roll out. That is a 12 to hit. Sandshrew?
Nope.
Misses. And it resets his progress. Sad. And then Electabuzz is going to make his strength save. That is a natural 4. He is still restrained. Eric and Tyler, you're on deck.
Gonna do Rock Tomb at Electabuzz.
Go for it. Well, he's currently tombed.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Electabuzz is still tombed.
Oh, not Electabuzz. Sorry, Voltorb.
Voltorb, perfect. Go for it.
19.
That hits. We'll make a strength save. That is a 12.
No.
Sweet. So Electabuzz is now restrained as well.
And he takes 17 damage total.
Electabuzz is knocked unconscious.
Voltorb.
Voltorb, yes. I keep mixing it up. Voltorb is knocked unconscious. Lieutenant Surge reaches out his Pokeball and pulls it back, and he goes, "You've only taken out one of my Pokemon. This isn't over yet." And Sabrina has a knowing look and goes, "But isn't it, Lieutenant Surge? It was over from you from the minute you kidnapped me." And he goes, "Ugh." Tyler? He's America's hero.
He's about to be America's dead hero when we kill him.
That's it. That's his name. And when you play Pokemon Red, he is America's hero. He's the Lightning Lieutenant.
Poison Sting that Electabuzz with a 19.
That hits. Roll damage. Which is whenever you feel like it.
6 damage.
Sweet. Raichu is going to turn its attention towards Sandshrew. It'll move over here and it'll go for...
It's never taken its attention off Sandshrew.
I was just wondering if you were gonna pay, if you were gonna get that, and that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Missed.
Oh wow, what a surprise! And that's gonna be a total of 8 damage.
Missed.
Well, it's 8 damage anyway.
What did it do?
Quick attack. Yeah, so normal damage. Ariana?
Meowth's gonna move over here to get that, flank advantage back.
There you go. You just want your advantage.
15.
That's AC. You hit.
Sweet. 13 damage.
Very nice. Raichu is not looking good. And then Voltorb's dead, so he won't take his turn. So Electabuzz is going to make a strength save. 17 do it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, he is going to he's just gonna stay where he's just gonna keep moving on Onyx. Onyx is his biggest threat. He keeps throwing these boulders around. He's gonna go for a low kick with a natural 20.
It does it.
I'm getting some good nat 20s tonight. It's gonna be 9 plus 4. That's 13. So that is a total of 26 fighting damage.
Fighting.
And then you are up next. And
All
Tyler
right.
is on deck.
There it is.
Bam, bam.
Did you say minus 26?
23 damage. 23 damage.
Perfect. Booyah.
Your turn.
Yeah, I know.
And then Tyler is on deck to go next, Steven.
Onyx is going to move up here and then use Rock Tomb again on Electabuzz.
Go for it.
Electabuzz!
Get him caught.
19.
That hits, and then we'll roll strength save. That is a natural 20 on his strength save.
Okay, so that extra 4 doesn't matter, but it's 13 damage.
Perfect. Sweet. And then we will go to Tyler's turn.
Poison Sting misses.
Oh, yep, sure does. And next up will be Raichu, and Ariana is on deck. Raichu is going to turn towards this bulking Onyx that just came flying over to it, and is going to
Did you
roll...
roll twice, Tyler?
Oh yeah, Tyler, you have advantage. Flanking advantage. Tyler.
Why?
Because
Why do I have flank advantage?
You're flanking.
because you're flanking Raichu. Unless you're attacking Electabuzz.
17.
That hits. Roll
7 damage.
How do you defeat Raichu?
So Sandshrews been super annoyed that Raichu is obsessed with him and he can't like get away from Raichu. So as soon as like he's been trying to fight the Electabuzz, Raichu still chasing him because Raichu's so obsessed with Sandshrew. Sandshrew will turn around, just whack it with its poison sting, and just stand there as it collapses to the ground. And he'll go, Sandshrew.
As it collapses, Lieutenant Surge pulls it back. My Raichu. And Sabrina goes, see? This is all over. And he goes, no, not yet. Electabuzz, you've got this. And it is Ariana's turn.
We still all have 6 Pokemon.
No, you don't. I took out one of Ariana's Pokemon.
Yeah, my
Got
Abra
that
died.
Abra.
Let's surround him.
That's still a solid 14 Pokemon you have to get through, Surge.
And I'm gonna bite Electabuzz with... Well, I'm not gonna bite him.
Yeah, you're not going to bite him. No, so you go in, Electabuzz steps back, and Electabuzz is like, kind of moving around. Eric? Oh no, Electabuzz is up first. Electabuzz is going to go for a Thunder Shock on Meowth. With a 9 to hit.
No.
Sweet. Eric, you are up now. Tyler, you are on deck.
I'm gonna head on over here, and then Onyx use Rock Throw.
Perfect. You have advantage for flanking.
18.
That hits.
No. Yeah, 18 still. I'll just take it because it hit. Because I did the same thing Ariana did.
Oh, weird. Roll
So
20 is
weird.
being weird tonight. Every night, mostly.
Pretty much. And that is 10 damage.
Sweet. Electabuzz looks to be on his last leg. Tyler?
Sandshrews gonna run up and poison sting him.
Go.
With a 16.
That hits. Roll damage.
6 damage.
Now, how does Sandshrew take out Electabuzz?
So he just took down that guy, and then he turns around and like runs at him, and then rolls, jumps up, poison stings him, lands on the ground.
And Lieutenant Surge pulls him back and goes, "This isn't over yet. This is not done for yet."
Is it not?
No.
Sandshrew,
I'm sure I have something
tackle
here.
him.
Make an attack roll.
8.
That misses. So it comes up and he like swats a hand and like hits Sandshrew in the face, and Sandshrew goes flying away from him. And then he goes, I'm sure I have any. You give me your Pokemon. And he turns to the sailor and he goes, they took out my Ponyta already. And he goes, worthless. And
Onyx, Rock Tomb.
Roll an attack.
24.
That hits.
He's dead.
Let's have to make a strength roll.
America's
Nope.
dead hero.
That's a 10. He is restrained.
He also takes 19 damage and 5 more damage.
He is unconscious. And he like slumps over in there. And Sabrina goes, well done, the three of you. I knew you'd do it. You could do it. And as she says that, she goes, oop, make room. And she steps to the side as 3 or 4 Officer Jennies come running in and go, Sabrina, you called? And she goes, yes. And they go, are you sure? And she's like, yes, I will bring to you my entire findings of this, but arrest that man. And the Officer Jennies run over. He's Rock Tomb, so they kind of look at him and they put the cuffs on him and they go, so can you get these rocks off of him?
Yeah, Onyx, go remove that debris, and he'll go over and kind of just toss the rocks off of it.
Sweet. And they take him up, and he's, yeah, I plead insanity. And they go, and they start walking him out. And another one arrests the sailor, and they start walking him out, and they've walked him out.
There's some other ones down below if you didn't get.
And one of the Jennies stops, and she goes, yes, we found the one that was unconscious down the stairs, but we have some officers checking this entire ship.
Yep, 3 down in the lowest brig.
And Sabrina walks over to the table, and she goes, well, I believe the 3 of you earned these. And she walks back over to you, and she hands each of you the Thunder Badge.
Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Fight that gym.
And
That was the gym.
Oh. No, I'm into Psychic Gym.
no, she just gave you the Thunder Badge for the
Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Surge
Surge.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
So she hands you each of those, and she goes, I will be I'll be making a phone call to the Pokemon League to let them know that Vermilion City will be needs a new gym leader. Thank you, the 3 of you, for all your help. And as she's talking about that, make a dexterity saving throw, Ariana.
Boy. Calling the cats on my phone. For
yourself.
Okay. Dex.
Looks like +2.
+2. Sweet. 13?
13. Your one of your Pokeballs on the side starts to shake, and it starts to fall towards the ground, and you're able to reach down and grab it. And as you do, you grab it on the front, and it opens, and your Eevee pops out. And as it does, it kind of looks around, and it sees the Thunder Badge in your hand. And before your eyes, it changes into a Jolteon.
Oh
Wow, that's crazy.
That's freaking insane!
And Sabrina goes, oh, that is quite a conundrum there. And she goes, And she reaches into her bag, and she pulls out a bottle of water, and she kneels down and like pours out into her hand, and Jolteon comes over and starts licking at the water in her hands, and before your eyes, it turns into a Vaporeon. So this
It can be all 3 of them.
the special Eevee that you now have, once per day, you can choose for it to turn into one of its 3 evolutions, and it will stay in that evolution for 8 hours, or until you decide to switch it back into an Eevee. And it can change between that evolution, only that one per day, and then the next day you can choose a different evolution for it to be.
Well, that is so freaking
All right,
sick.
roll for shiny.
Roll for shiny.
If you roll for a shiny and it's a
That'll be
shiny,
even better.
It better be, for your sake. Does she get any pluses?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh!
Natural 20. It's a shiny Eevee. That's freaking awesome.
Before your eyes, this brown, as it switches back into an Eevee, it looks slightly
White.
different.
It's white.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Oh my gosh. The first shiny of the series.
I was gonna ask earlier, like, I don't want to be greedy, so I didn't.
So before your eyes, as it switches back into its Eevee
That's
form,
the power setting into it.
yeah, the power just really coming through it. It no longer looks as it once did, but it now has a slight little looks a little whiter. And if I post this here and see if it goes through, update your sprite. Well, it doesn't want to update. I'll update it later. And your Eevee is now shiny. So you now have a shiny Eevee.
Wow.
That can change into any of the 3 evolutions.
Shiny versions of them. Mm-hmm.
Heck,
Yeah, into
Yeah.
shiny versions of them.
So technically 4 shiny Pokemon in one.
look out, anyone who crosses me.
How much XP did we get?
There we go. There's your shiny Eevee right there on your screen. I'll give you all the XP after we finish the recording. But
My Poliwag's gonna evolve.
cool, your Poliwag evolves, but it's unconscious. So
No, he didn't go unconscious.
oh no, he didn't. You're right.
I returned him. He had 10 HP.
Yeah, so at the end of that battle, your Pokeball starts to shake as well, and Poliwag bursts out of it, but it's no longer a Poliwag. It's a Poliwhirl.
Oh, wow. Poliwhirl.
And there you go.
Apple's probably gonna evolve, but he's unconscious, so.
Onyx evolves into Steelix?
Not in this generation.
You need a metal coat.
Not in this generation. And with that, Sabrina... what did I do? Okay. I clicked a button and everything went white. Sabrina thanks the 3 of you, and she goes, well done. I don't know what I would have done had the 3 of you not arrive. You know what? Since we bent the rules here a little bit, and you technically didn't fight the Vermilion City Gym in a way you should have, I think I'll have a special surprise in store for you if the 3 of you would like to challenge my gym in Saffron City. I'll let the 3 of you battle me together. 1 Pokemon for each of you, and 3 for me. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Wonderful. I'm going to go make sure Lieutenant Surge gets handled, and I shall see you in Saffron City. At the earliest, I will be there tomorrow. Thank you again for your help. And she heads down the stairs. And you guys have done it.
What a wild day we had today,
Yeah.
guys.
Do you see? Do you guys see?
Yeah, that's a pretty sick Eevee.
Holy crap.
Oh, also, I put it in front of Eric for some reason, but it's definitely over here in front of Ariana. In front of Marina. So what do you guys do?
I guess we make our way out of the ship.
Solid.
I guess I'm gonna
No, wait.
go up and check the desk.
Yeah, we should look.
Huh. Smart. Make an investigation check.
Can I also do that?
Yeah, you sure
I'm on
can.
it right now.
I was like,
How
cool.
about I just-
You guys just gotta
how about
leave
I
before you
just-
try and find the Pokemon?
How about I just assist him?
Nope.
because-
Make your own roll. Make your own roll.
I got a 9.
I got a 4.
Well, it's gonna be +1, so.
In the desk, you find
15.
16, by the way.
in the desk you find $400 Pokédollars. You also find a few notes scattered, different team names that he wrote out and crossed out, one little letter where he was writing that's actually Dear Giovanni, it reads, I am done working for you. I have been under your thumb for too long. I signed up to work for Team Rocket years ago when I first came to the Kanto region, and from there I did what you asked and I became a gym leader. You have given me no respect for this and have instead promoted useless people up in this rank and have given me none respect. I am done with you, and I will be coming with you with my own team! And then there's, like, a word written, but it's, like, scribbled out. And then there's another word written, but, like, he scribbled that one out, too. And then, like, there you can see, oh, all the papers, he hasn't decided on a name yet.
Hey, this says Giovanni's name on it.
Oh.
We, if we set ourselves up properly, maybe we could, start undermining Team Rocket a little bit more.
How so?
Or we can make the note say Team Shadow.
And that's what I was thinking, and send it.
He's been working with Team Shadow.
That's true. I'm trying to think do we want the notoriety? I guess we do want notoriety.
Well, we want Team Rocket to not exist, and we want to engulf it as Team Shadow.
You're absolutely right. But then yeah. Okay.
And maybe
I like
we
where
leave
we're
it
going.
here for the authorities to find.
Okay, let's get Team Shadow on there.
All right, so what do you change it to say?
I mean, so I would assume it says everything exactly the same way, except for where he was trying to figure out a name. We make sure that it looks like it just got smudged a little bit, but it says Team Shadow.
So it's written out where he has named that, where he says, I will be coming to stop you with my new team, Team Shadow.
What do you guys think? With my new team, my new founded team.
We either make him a part of Team Shadow, or we get rid of Giovanni from this letter altogether, and we make up a name for the team leader of Team Shadow, and we state that he doesn't want to be a member of Team Shadow anymore.
But he's a no member of Team Rocket from Sabrina. She knows.
Does she know about
She's
Team
the one who
Rocket?
said it.
She did mention that.
Dang, never mind then.
So what I'm thinking is,
But Sabrina would know.
let's get the authorities on Giovanni and get them on the tail of Team Rocket so that they're having to cover their own bases.
That's right, because Giovanni is not outed
Giovanni isn't outed.
as leader.
They don't know. So maybe
Or
let's
we
get-
take this letter and no one sees it until
And
we need
burn
it.
it.
Are you not understanding what I'm saying though?
I am.
Okay, so just until we need it though.
Up to you guys.
I don't want to waste the opportunity because Surge is freshly caught, but I also don't want to rush into this.
Let's take the letter and we'll decide what to do with it after we get out of here.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Are there any, like, Pokemon in here?
There's some bookshelves along the northern wall, all containing books. It's not a very full bookshelf, and then there are a couple crates in the room.
Let's check them crates out.
Cool. Everyone roll an investigation check for me.
16.
18.
6.
Cool. So between Silver and Marina, you guys are able to find in one of the crates. You pop it open, and there are a collection of 5 Pokeballs inside.
These are the Pokemon.
So here's our other decision, guys. Do we return these?
I
We want
say
the bicycle, so we should return Daphne for the bicycle.
yes, for
But
sure.
then if we return Daphne, Yellow's gonna know, so we'll have to
Dupree.
return all of
It's
them.
Dupree leaf. Remember Dupree?
No, it's... Hold on.
Was it boy?
I think it's Dabry.
He kept calling it my boy.
Like,
Yeah. Maybe we should
Well,
return these,
regardless,
get some
we
goodwill
definitely
with Yellow.
that Kadabra.
but how do we hide the other 4 from Yellow?
We just return all of them.
Might as well. At this point, it's too risky to try and hide them from her.
I agree.
And we'll let Yellow return them.
Even better.
And
Let's
then
go.
that's us again.
We're going to return the Kadabra, though.
Do we want to check and make sure the Pokeballs aren't empty though?
So you can actually see, it's actually a fun note. I really like that this is something that that's in the manga, and I'd be super cool if this happened everywhere. So the way Pokeballs are in this world is they're like this, but the red top is see-through, so you can actually see the Pokemon that's inside of the Pokeball. So looking at each of the Pokeballs, you can see that one of them does contain a Kadabra, one has a Pidgey, a Metapod, a Rattata, and a Clefairy. And as you'd remember, those are the 5 missing posters you did see in the Pokemon Center.
Well, that's cool.
All right. Well, let's go
Oh,
give 4 of these
you're
to.
right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I really like it. And I wish that that was just a normal thing, because I'm like, that's so cool.
Let's go give 4 of these to Yellow to return, and let's go return this Kadabra.
Cool.
Sounds like a plan.
So you guys make your way out of the SS Anne, and you are back on the... I forgot you guys wrote boat there. Boat! You guys are back out on the... you guys come out of, like, the actual entrance of SS Anne, and you guys are on the dock there.
Is this guy still out here?
No.
Great.
I want Eevee to walk with me.
I would have really loved it if all of the Officer Jenny missed the one guard at the front. He doesn't know what happened, and he's just standing there guarding. And he's like,
he was on break. Yeah. So as you guys walk up, Yellow goes, "Oh, guys, you did it! I saw all of the Officer Jennies came out. They were Lieutenant Surge was in handcuffs. I was wow.
He was a bad guy.
Yeah.
And he stole all the Pokemon.
Yeah, Sabrina told me about it. She came out and I stopped her and I talked to her. Look, and she reached in and she goes. She gave me the Thunder Badge.
Interesting that she would give that to you.
She said that I was a big help to you guys, and she said that you guys did really well in there.
Even with that crit 1.
Listen.
Sabrina would know.
Sabrina knows.
Well, we found all the Pokemon.
That's awesome.
Do you want to go return them?
Yeah. I actually saw a couple people and I talked to them. Here, I'll take them for you.
Here, since we did all the fighting, you can do the Thunder Badge stuff by returning the Pokemon.
Sure. Yeah, and she takes them all and she
except the Kadabra, because
Yeah.
we want to go get that bicycle.
and she runs off and she goes, "Yeah, I'll meet you guys at the fan club so that way I can get a bicycle too."
Great.
And she runs off and she starts returning them all.
Before she gets back.
Starts returning them all, and you guys head into the fan club, and and he has a photo of his beautiful boy.
Hey, guess what, dude?
Yes,
Daphne has returned.
Dabry!
Dabry!
And he jumps up, and his pitcher falls to the ground. Do you like just give him the ball, or do you throw Dabry out?
Throw the ball out.
And like Kadabra like pops out and goes, "Kadabra!" And as he comes out, like he catches him, and then they like just start hugging.
Aww.
And they start floating.
They start floating. He can do that once per long rest.
That's his magic power.
That's his magic power. And he floats into the air, and he gets down on the ground. He goes, "Oh, thank you, Dabry. Oh my, thank you three so much, Dabry. I will never let you out of my sight again."
Maybe you shouldn't go on walks at night.
It was during the middle of the day.
You said night.
And
I did. I thought it'd be funnier if he said that. And then as I said it, I remembered that he said it happened at night.
I'm gonna turn to Marina and say, "Wait, isn't there like an old wives' tale about Kadabra stealing children in the night?"
Oh, that's
No,
Drowsy.
that's Drowsy.
Oh, right. I always mix them up.
So he goes over and he gets, he grabs and he walks over and he goes, where's your other friend?
She's returning the other Pokemon.
That's so nice. Well, here, and he hands each of you a bike voucher. Would you be able to give this last bike voucher for her? Or should I wait for her to come here?
You should wait for her to come here. She'll probably come here.
Oh, okay. So thank you so much. And he gives Dabra another hug. He goes, thank you three so much.
You're welcome.
And what do you do?
Absolutely.
What you guys want to do?
Well, should we go ahead and make our way to town?
To Vermilion City.
Or back up to Saffron City?
Saffron City. Maybe we can, if the yellow chick ain't with us, maybe we can check out our base up there again.
Yeah, and use dig.
And use dig. Since we learned dig, we can remodel.
We need to heal our Pokemon because mine took quite a hit.
What do you think? You think we can do that up in Saffron so we can try and catch an extra few steps in front of Yellow?
As long as I don't meet eyes with any trainers on the way, I think we're good.
Sweet. And with that, you guys make your way out of Vermilion City, making your way back north to Saffron City. And you don't meet eyes with Yellow as you leave. And that is where we will bring our 8th episode to a close.
Woo!
That was a lot of fun. That was the big twisty twist there. That not all of the gym leaders may be what they seem. As well as finding the first of our 3 special Pokemon. There's a special Pokemon, one for each of them, that'll have a special ability. The Eevee I borrowed from the manga itself. There is Red's V, who has the ability to change into any of the 3 evolutions. So I thought it'd be a fun one to bring into our game as well. So thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.